war. Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
All right, what is going on, entertainment? So time come to y'all with another Love Island after show, and we talking episode 26 and 32. And I have my co-host here, PYT at the bottom, and I am Kaya at the top. And we talking Love Island. What is going on, ladies? Okay,
Hey,
bombshells.
hey.
What's up? F it up, sis.
Y'all bombshells or y'all Casa girls?
I'm a bombshell.
Bombshells.
You're a bombshell? Okay,
She's a call them. What did Love Kevin say? The flames. The flames.
The flames. The flames. Okay, period. All right, so we're going to be talking about episode 26 to 32 and also some of the social media things that's been going on in regards to Love Island. Even season 7, y'all. It's been a lot of stuff going on within these past few days, especially social media wise. So first, let's start off with the alliances, okay? Mm-hmm. I feel like around the ending weeks, alliances to me start to form because it's getting to the end. We know Sunday's the finale. And, you know, the girls and the boys are thinking, hey, I want to win the money with my couple at the end of the day, okay? That is the goal, right? That they want to win the money. What alliances do you see forming that's like strong and, you know, to the forefront at this point?
Well, at first I would have said the core girls, but we see that that's mixed up.
Right.
And then Corbin and Parmita, I would have said Corbin, Parmita, Casey, and Titi, but they're gone. So at this point, I don't know what alliance is strong at this point. At this point right now, after that episode we just fell off from, I don't know. But before this, I would have said the group of Mel, Anaya, Trinity, and Kata. That's what I would have said.
But it looked like they kind of targeted each other. And I feel like the reason why it was for more pure game than their actual feelings. Because if it was their actual feelings, I feel like they probably wouldn't have put some of the votes that went the way that they did this week. But it was more so like, especially when it came to them targeting like Melanie. I feel like Melanie and Sincere, like some of them did it because they're like, oh, America probably loves them. You know, let's try to get them up out of there because we want the money. Not well knowing that we don't like them together, at least.
Right.
Yeah. Together, at least for sure.
So, I definitely feel like Kenzie finna be out of there.
Soon, okay.
That silence that happened when she asked whether or not they feel like she would have went.
Do you think if I was up for elimination and you guys had to stand behind me, would you guys have stood behind me? Everybody's like, Trinity's like, I don't think we should talk about that.
That means yes, without saying it.
Right.
I'm like, girl, you shouldn't have asked that question.
I want to know how long that
I'm interested to know
before the editor said, okay.
You're right. Okay, let's cut it here.
I'm interested to know, like, I don't know. I feel like they probably did this for Kenzie, but I'm interested to know if it was the three of them up there, how they would have did that vote. Would it still been the same stand behind who you want to stand behind? That's what or they just did that specific because they knew Kenzie was going to be saved because they knew Kenzie was going to win that challenge.
I honestly feel like low-key exactly how it was would exactly be how it would be. Kenzie would have to face that harsh reality that no one really believed in her couple like that, to be honest.
Right.
I feel like where everybody was standing was what it was, even if she was up there. And honestly, I was mad at myself when I didn't peep with what Ariana had said when she said that this is an important position to be in, or whatever she said that alluded to there was going to be something going towards the winner of that challenge. But I screamed at my TV because I was just like, why did he saving this girl? Oh my God.
They said it was
with a crown on her head.
Because that mass dumping got rid of 3 white people. It was getting really vanilla in there. And they see that they don't want another repeat. They said we need at least some white person in here, and they trying to hold on, but you already got Bryce. He's white. That's your white person for the finale, okay? We don't need Kenzie, okay? We don't need her.
Why are you trying to get rid of me? I just don't like it.
He's
Right.
not even happy anymore. Remember how we were talking about we can see we starting to see Melanie's bones. She's sucking the life out of her like on what was it? Little Mermaid when
Right.
homegirl was sucking the life out of her.
Ursula. Right.
Ursula. And I
Right.
feel like the same way we saw Casey slowly but surely smile dimming, I feel like the less splits Kenzie is making, the more unhappy she is looking. And it's like, why would
No,
we
it's because
sit and
she can't
support that?
explore no more. Y'all know she said exploring is like a handshake. So the fact that she can't explore no more,
Shake
it's
hands anymore.
too, girl. She don't know what to do. Okay. She's just like, oh my
Exactly.
God, I can't kiss other guys but Dylan. And you know,
I thought it was a little fun to have a
right. Carl
roster.
is looking really good, and I never explored him. So I'm thinking
Right.
of exploring Carl, but I don't want to piss off Anaya. Like, I know in the back of her mind, she's
But
thinking that.
you guys think that if she didn't get called out, do you think she still would have been exploring, or she was really feeling Dylan when she said she did?
I feel like she would have tried to explore, but maybe not kiss. But she would have tried to talk and maybe let the guy make the first move so she don't look that bad. No shade. Kenzie is a monster, okay? Girls like her, they are man eater. Y'all know the song, She's a Man Eater, make it right, make it back. Da, 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 da,
Well,
da,
I
da,
think
da.
it was I
Yeah,
think it was his tears that kind of sort of was the nail in the coffin to her roster, to be
right.
honest. So I feel like it's one of those situations where she would have to just be as honest as possible. Like that point in time, like I think 2 episodes ago when she was just like, this ain't working. I think that would have been the point in time where she would have to be like, well, I'm gonna go talk to other people and I hope that you'll come
Right,
you. I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna make like a banana and split over there. I don't think
right.
that she would like just sit unhappy in her couple because that wasn't what she was doing this entire time. So I don't foresee that. I feel like his tears kind of was just like, okay, well let me stay right here because this is awkward now. Like there's nothing else for me. Like it kind of sort of everybody put her back up against her wall because now her friends are thinking that she don't know how to settle down, and now her man is thinking that she's just gonna keep continuing the cycle and being like the sincere Rita, I guess you could
Right.
say.
And then also in this the first few episodes, we end up seeing a fallout between Jen and Gal. You got my Gal. Now this is the episode where, of course, Jen ends up going home. So at this point, they could barely even talk to each other. Jen is looking at Gal all types of nasty, like you dirty foot bastard. You feel me? Like I saved you, and you are literally turning on me. And Amor decides to hit her with an alley oop and said, "Girl, she been talking about you all day in that dressing room, running your name through the mud." Okay, what did you guys think about Amore doing that alley oop? Because I thought that was very funny to try to save herself before she was on that chopping block. Like she really tried her best to stay in that villa because Amore wanted that vacation, and I don't even blame her. I want to go
Yeah,
to Fiji,
I don't
straight
blame her
up.
either. I think it's one of those things where if I was in her shoes, I might have did something similar, but I would have said it a little different. Because how she said it was,
Right,
I ain't gonna hold you. That girl ain't fucking with you. Like
right. She
she
was just
said it
like,
so.
right. She was just talking about you in the dressing room. I'm like, oh
She said,
damn.
"This is my last hoorah. This is the last. This is the Hail Mary. We're gonna see if it works." But I feel like, if I was her, I would have just went another way around it. Like, oh, you were talking to Jen. Where do y'all stand? Oh, y'all not messing with each other. I bet. Let me go to Jen. Okay, where do y'all
Right.
stand? Oh, y'all really not messing with each other. Oh, okay. We gonna see how this go. I feel like she should have been more strategic from an outside perspective of how clean her face would have been. But I low key feel like Gaul was, regardless of what she said, Gaul
Oh,
wasn't
she
about to
was
choose
gone.
Jen.
She's a
Jen was
goner.
gone.
Right. Like if I was a Moore, I would have been like a gal because a Moore changes her voice when she's talking to gal. It's so funny. Like she'll be like, "Oh my god!" So I would have been like, "I really care about you, gal," and it hurts my. I would have hit him with emotions. It hurts my feelings when I hear people like bashing you, and it's like, oh my god, I heard them heard the dressing
I
room
don't
just
mean to
running your
change the
name through the
subject, but
mud.
real quick, somebody said
Mhm.
on, I think it was Twitter, that is speaking of voice change, that Trinity finally dropped her corporate America voice. So now
She
we're fine.
did. No, she did though. No shade, she did. She sure did. She sure did. She cussing up now, all that. Okay, she did drop it. I did notice that.
Yes.
So, of course, a more interstitial on Gal, and then we have eliminations. Okay,
Mhm.
and one of the eliminations is Mrs. Jen. Okay, and Jen was very sad to go because, of course, who wants to not stay in Fiji and get paid to just sit around and talk and act like you trying to fall in love? But
Right.
she was happy because Ariana said, "Guess what? You're not the only one going home." She said, "Thank God." Not gonna lie, that would have been me. Let me get eliminated from a show. I'd be like, please, can y'all send somebody else home so I don't feel that bad?
Right.
Right. She's like, thank God. Now, were you guys shocked that Jen went home? Because, of course, I wasn't shocked. But I thought maybe Gal was gonna maybe have like a last minute, idea change. Was that expected, or did y'all think somebody else was gonna go?
No, I was not.
I
I was not shocked that Jen went home because
Mm-hmm.
it made very much sense because Gall talking about somehow him and Jen. He literally said like the episode that she got eliminated or the episode before that they asked her, does he want to still explore him? He said absolutely not. So I said it, and he did say something about he wanted to talk to Amora. So since
Right.
so I was like, okay, it's given very much, but I kind of knew that Gal and Amora was gonna go too because we saw the first look when they said vote who do you guys think is not the most compatible, something like that. They literally just got together. So Gall and Jen was gonna leave eventually. But do I feel bad for Jen? No, because Gall literally told you when you brought the Costa boys back that he wanted to explore Kenzie more, and you did pick the other dude, the dude with the tooth. I forgot his name. You had a chance to pick him, and you didn't.
Oh,
You put Gall in
the
the villa.
tooth.
you and this tooth, I swear to God, I forgot the boy name. I was gonna call him Corey, but that's the one that looked like a bush queen. It's the other one.
The other dude,
Vincent was his name.
I forgot his name. It's
Oh
been a
my
while.
God, I forgot his
Hold on, I have
name.
the
Oh
cast
my
list.
God.
I want to say
When you find it, PYT, let us know. Ronnie.
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 Ronnie. Ronnie.
But
That's
Ronnie was feeling Jen, and he wasn't looking at Kenzie. You wanted to
right.
bring Gall in here for what reason? I don't know why. When he literally told you he still want to go and talk to Kenzie, then you upset that he's talking to Kenzie. You the
Right.
reason why. Like, had you picked Ronnie, you would have still been here. But you probably would have been gone because no one believes in you and Ronnie. But that was your fault. You brought this Muppet in this villa just for him to not pick you.
A slew-footed
Right.
mouth, a dirty foot mouth punch.
She set herself
Hey,
up letting that mustache man set up her future or whatever. But I feel like the same way that I felt when as far as Jen getting booted out the villa by way of him choosing Amora was the same shock that I felt when what was the moment when somebody got put out when I want to say it was
So,
Gabe because I saw it coming but it was still like a oh my god, and the
mhm.
same way that I felt when Sincere said Soul's name, where it was just like I knew she was leaving, but dang, why this man had to say? I feel like it was the same effect of like you really did that, like you
Right.
really did that. So I wasn't shocked at all, but I think the gall to do it for real, was wild. And honestly, karma. I've never seen karma work so quick. Like
Yeah, no, that
I have never
literally.
seen karma
I
work
know the
so quick.
moment she walked in the airport and Gal walked in after, she was like, "Yes, the bitch I stuck up."
Even in the after show, when he walked in, she bust out laughing immediately. Like
She's
that shit
like,
was funny.
"Ha!"
let's be honest. Gall was going home. Gall and Jen were gonna go home no matter what, no
Yeah,
matter who.
eventually, straight
Yeah, they
up,
were going home.
straight
And I
up.
was, but oh, speaking of eliminations, because the other couple, Caleb and what's her face was so born. I feel some kind of way.
Jaden.
Why is Caleb? That's her name. Yeah. Why is Caleb at 1 million followers and people ain't even cracked that? Caleb ain't done shit. They ain't done nothing in that villa. What does Caleb do for y'all? Go to his Instagram.
I
Why does he have
seen.
a
He did
million
crack at
followers?
that million. He
But
cracked at
I
why?
that
see he
million
on the
quick.
scene too. He doing pop ups and
But
Oh yeah,
why?
he
at
doing
clubs,
bookings.
bottle
He
service.
more booked than the bad boys.
I said, but why though? What did
Girl, I said, oh, not Caleb getting bookings. I said, I know that's right.
but for
You better
why?
use that clout and opportunities.
And I'm just, but for what though? He ain't do nothing in the villa.
I just feel like when you're white and you go on Love Island, the opportunities presented to you are much greater. No shade.
Someone said he's cute. Well, damn near everybody else is cute on this show. It
I
can't
feel
just be
like
Yeah.
he
because
did
cute.
no
Especially if
wrong.
you're
I
like,
feel
and
like
yeah,
Caleb didn't get no bad publicity, so that
right.
automatically was a boost for him. Like
Facts.
nobody could really say nothing about him unless you attached him to somebody else. Like you
Facts.
attached him to Kenzie, that
Facts.
they not working good
And
with
he was a
her.
white country boy when nothing racist came out about him, even though I think he follows some Republican
Mad.
type Trump people, MAGA people. Besides that, it's not like he ever came out, you know, like a proud boy or something, or like him saying the N-word. I think people mess with him with that. Plus, I think a lot of people felt sympathy for him because of the whole Kenzie situation. They saw how
Mhm.
Kenzie did him and they really liked him because of that.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess so. I just don't know what he done so much to give him all this clout because I ain't gonna lie. I seen his Instagram. I was like, well, Caleb, why didn't you have this energy in the villa? Because he kind of cute on Instagram.
Oh, yes.
No,
I
for
said,
real.
why did we see your body like this on the show, Caleb? What's going on?
They was too busy showing Sincere with his hand out, girl. The time has come. Sincere be giving real rough for his money. Okay, next we have elimination. Next, Amore gets eliminated. Caleb get eliminated. Guy get eliminated. Jada get eliminated. Now the votes were couple votes where they had to do the heartbreak and the couples had to vote. So the couples that they want, up out of there, that's the least compatible or that doesn't make sense being there together. Okay. Were there any votes that shocked you guys? And did you guys think Kenzie and Dylan were going to be on their way out?
I kind of felt like I already knew when they did that. I said, okay, Amora Gala going home. So I was no shock there. But the other one, I kind of felt it was going to be Jaden and Caleb. What I was hoping for, people use their heads to get Melanie and Sincere out of there. But Ariana said, don't base this off friendship. But that's what mainly everybody did. Because Melanie and Sincere should have been the ones out of there. Kenzie and Dylan, like, I don't believe in them. But Kenzie and Dylan are not toxic like Melanie and Sincere. After we just saw movie night, everybody should have been smart, like with Corbin and Parmita. They should have voted out Melanie and Sincere, but they're not going to do that because they love Melanie and they team Sincere.
Right.
Never think. Team Sincere.
Right. I can't. Now, the part that the votes that shocked me, I thought, not gonna lie, I was thinking that TT, KC, Anaya was gonna get their link backs on each other. I'm like, oh my god, this gonna turn so nasty on social media, child. Anaya Carr gonna get KC and TT and KC gonna get Anaya Carr. I said, oh my god. But when they didn't vote for each other, I'm like, oh thank God. Because it would have became a whole nother thing on the internet again. KC would have been starting getting all this hate, and I would have started getting all this hate. It would have been like, it would have been a bloodbath. Huh?
But didn't Anaya and Casey already had they talk and squashed it, so they wouldn't have gotten.
No, I know that, but still, I still felt like maybe something in their mind thinking, oh, they just got together, they're not that compatible. And the fact that Anaya, he had to come back. Carl had to come. We had to vote him in there. She didn't pick him.
I didn't vote him in there.
Pick me.
So after movie night, I'm actually shocked that Kata and Zach didn't vote for him by way of Kata, and I'm actually shocked that Bryce was able to back Trinity out of jumping on the deep end and voted for Casey, because you heard her saying like they ain't even been together that long, and Casey, like, she was ready to vote for Casey, and Bryce was just like, no, but they're compatible. I love the fact that even though they dislike this man, they can't discount for how compatible they actually are.
They
and
really
while
are.
we're on the subject, I would like to read out loud the definition of compatible, because I don't think people really understand what the hell is going on.
What's
compatible
the definition?
Describes things or people that can exist, work, or exist together harmoniously without conflict. So with the correct definition, we already know who should have been out, because it's only one couple that got tears every 10 seconds. It's only one couple that one of them is turning anorexic while the other one is hiding horns under their hair. It's like, it's only one couple. So it's like, I wish Ariana would read the definition out loud before they voted, so we can really see that we're voting based on friendship
Ariana's
and
like,
not based
before
on
you guys vote.
compatibility.
That would have been so tea. She would have been like, she like, before you guys vote, let me read the definition really quick. And then she grabs a big Love Island dictionary. That would have been so tea if she did that. That would have been real tea.
Yep.
What do you think, Kaya?
Okay, I already said my thoughts about it. I feel like it should have been. I knew it was gonna be Amora and Gall, which makes sense because Amora don't want no Gall. She don't
Mhm.
want no doll. And again, I was hoping, but I kind of knew it wasn't gonna happen. I was hoping it would have been Melanie and Sincere, but I was a little shocked that they even did get votes because if
Yes.
Kate and Zach, I think it was Kate and Zach who was last. If Kate and Zach had voted Melanie and Sincere, it would have been a tie. So then
Three-way
it
tie.
would have been a three-way
Mm-hmm.
tie. So the fact they even got votes was even shocking to me. But I kind of felt like Melanie and Sincere were going to still stay there. But they really should have been the ones to leave. But I wasn't mad that Jaden and Caleb left because they didn't do nothing for me. Jaden did not want no Caleb. Caleb liked her way more than she liked him. Let's just
I heard they already broke up when they out the villa. Is that true?
they was never together.
Oh.
Jaden and Caleb.
Caleb,
So
yeah.
he's not gonna be the date
Yikeriskis.
to the best friend's wedding.
Nope.
That's how we gonna find out. We gonna see if he gonna be at the wedding. If they
Oh no,
beefing at
they're
that
not
wedding, we
together
gonna
no
see if
more.
they
She
beefing
was
at that
like,
wedding.
I think he was like throwing some. One of them was throwing shade at each other. They're not together.
Oh.
They're not together no more.
I would like to see it.
See this one. That's why people be taking Love Island so serious. I'm like, girl, like this show is not that serious. People be doing like damn near dissertations about this show and psychological breakdowns and all that. I'm like, these people are on here for clout. When they are gonna
Listen,
wake
Corbin
up?
is already
I wish
not
they had a
Corbin.
gay
Caleb
version
is
of this.
already eating crab legs in Charleston with some girls. Okay,
Like for real. Like, oh
Caleb
my
is from a
god.
small town in North Carolina. I told you we from North Carolina. Caleb's from a small town, population 50 in North Carolina. This is big for him. So of course he's trying to play
Right.
because unless he's gonna be on Beyond the Villa, which they probably gonna put him on there.
Yeah.
That's the only clout he's gonna get unless he rises. He can be Calvin Klein and move away from here. I can definitely see it like how it helped out with Taylor is him being country and able to work around that, and Taylor being white as well helps him so much. So
Why?
he gonna be fine.
What?
Why?
You're what?
You're white.
Can you come on my boat?
No. I ain't going on no white people's boat.
All right, P. No, I ain't trying to make fun of that situation, y'all. We talk about Kenzie, so not too much y'all in the comments. Okay.
Woo!
All right. Now, one thing that happened with the votes, y'all, it turned a little bit messy because Permita and her cat voice was like, Kenzie, you're being so petty. Like, I didn't even do anything to you, but you want to vote for me? Wow. You want to you want to have that energy? I'm going to match your energy. And Kenzie's like, I didn't even do it because I didn't like you. I really feel like you guys are not compatible. Like, this is crazy. Okay. And them two ended up getting into it. I feel like she was being petty. And what bothers me with Kenzie, she cannot stand on anything she says or does. That bothers the crap out of me. She'd be like, I want to be friends with you. I really like you. I want to be friends with you. Like, no, you don't. Okay? Like, you don't have to be friends with everybody.
Right.
Like, it's okay. Like, Jesus. Like, that really irritates me about her. What you guys think?
I feel like when they were deliberating, what's Kenzie name? Dylan. When Kenzie and Dylan were deliberating, remember she was just like, "Do we agree that Corbin and
Carmita,
what you call it? Threads call them what they call it? Protein and creatine.
Protein and
That's what
creatine
they're
is
called
crazy.
on Threads because they both do fitness.
No shade. Anybody that knows fitness, you gotta have both, baby. Protein and creatine.
She was like, do you think we both agree that they're not SHIT, right? And he was just like, yeah, we do. And she was like, okay. I was like, why do you agree? They did nothing to you, boy. So that basis in itself was just like, she was ready and willing to just throw that in there. And her reasoning being, he just speaks on himself when it's if I say I see myself in somebody, that is a compliment. That's not me talking about myself. That's me showing that I can directly relate to that person. And for them to purposefully misconstrue that sentence is like, child, stop playing with me. And then when it came to them, Corbin and Parmita voting for Sincere and Melanie, in my head I was like, finally somebody can like shout out to
that made
Parmita.
me like Corbin a lot more.
Parmita.
That made me like Corbin and Parmita a lot
all of them
more.
other girls should have been doing, which is telling Melanie the truth. Like the rest of these girls, like, oh, they're so cute together. I love them
I'm
together. Why do you
too
love them together?
sincere.
Why? Why do you love them together? They can't give you a single reason besides Kata's reason. They've been together since day one. This is not Longevity Island. Day one don't matter. Like, I'm tired of them saying that. I'm tired of them trying to put that mask together about being together since episode one because that don't matter. Clearly, look at Casey and TT, that don't matter. Look at Corbin and Parvita, that don't matter. I do believe that they low key gonna be together after this because they in the same city, they have the same hobbies. This man low key got money. Parmita definitely gonna be on that. I'm sorry, I won't be
Oh,
surprised
for
if in
sure.
2 years she pregnant by that man. And
Oh,
honestly,
I don't wish that.
sorry to bring it that way, but Corbin and Parmita, if y'all peep how their chemistry is, she lets him lead, and I love that for him. Like
Oh,
when
that's a
they
good
were
point. I
making the
like that.
decision, and he was just like, I don't want us to vote on them based on our feeling. We got to keep this within the company. And she was just like, yes, yes, babe. I hear it. I thought that was the beautifulest
She's
thing ever.
submissive.
No,
Y'all
she's
dominant,
submissive and she's older and she
dominant.
still respects him as the younger, but still my man. And I missed him already, y'all.
I miss
All right.
Parmeet.
I hope I run into him in Miami, chat. I want to see him in person, chat.
Don't act
Like
a
just like
fool.
I did with Gabriel, I want to see him in Corbin.
Don't act a fool.
I'm not. He gonna be
But
like, yeah, I'm Corbin from Love Island. Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah.
since you jumping off like what you said, because we talking about Kenzie's voting, right? Kenzie being petty, right? Is that what we're on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Kenzie, I will, and which I'm hopping what you said, Pierre. I think Kenzie only stands on business when it comes to men because she can get sassy. You know she don't do that with
Yes.
women. She doesn't do that with the girls. She always double down.
No.
No, she don't, because a girl can put their hands on her. A man cannot, even though some men do.
Right.
But a man, but they are willingly on this TV show not going to put their hands on her. That's why
Of
she gives
course.
attitudes, because she can. Because it's the way she gives them attitudes. She don't do that with the girls unless she's not around them. So that's the only
Right.
difference. It was like Kenzie low key is upset, not low key, high key. She's upset because she can't touch on Corbin no more. She wants to touch on his high yellow body, and she just can't have him no more. And that's just what it is. And then she talking about something, and then she stays talking about this whole lust. Kizzy, that's literally what you are.
Right.
Every
And I think the reason why she's petty against Corbin, that was some good deed that she had. And I think she wants it and she misses it. She craves it.
Yeah,
So
Dylan ain't got
yeah.
that. Dylan does not have none of that.
Exactly.
So yeah, so she has to stick with her white dick. Okay, so that's the point. But what being petty against Parmita is like, and then when Parmita keeps matching her energy, she wants to be like, "Oh no, I don't have no issue with you," but it's like, girl, you the one that's bringing it up, not her. And and Parmita was a real, like, had y'all done that, Kenzie would have been out of here, because Kenzie had, well, essentially is what got y'all out of here too. They said that Corbin wanted to vote Kenzie, which I wouldn't have been mad at, because Kenzie and Dylan, like, Kenzie, you don't like Dylan like that. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let Sunshine
She said that but I don't feel bad with how Parmita and Corbin voted, because if I had to pick between Kenzie and Dylan and Melanie Sincere, I would have put Melanie Sincere out of here. But she said she stopped Corbin from doing that and everything like that. So Kenzie, calm down.
I can't.
It would have been an interesting villa if we had Beatrice and Parmita, because they both was spitting facts and keeping it 100.
I don't forgot about her.
Yeah, this season seems so long. I forgot about the early outs.
If I remember, but I just remember
felt like it was last season.
I don't remember Soul because they keep bringing her up. They stay bringing her up.
Right.
But
that's true.
Forgot about her. Sean, he's like until they bring him up. And who else?
Oh, by the way, Sean, speaking of Sean, glad you brought him up. He said that he skips all of Anaya and Carl's scenes because he still wants to get to know Anaya. I said, oh.
He said that.
Oh, yes. He said it when he was on live with Gabriel. And Gabriel joked around and said that he would explore with Caleb. But he said it was all jokes.
Oh, I thought
he said
Caleb. Yes, he was joking though.
Now, if it was Anaya and Sean, I would have been kind of here for it if he would have stayed in there. I see more with Anaya and Sean than I see with Carl and Anaya. I just don't see. I know we're gonna talk about it, but I just gotta say right now, I don't see this connection between Carl and Anaya that y'all fans are seeing. Maybe that's just me.
You feel like it's forced.
It's forced because they want Anaya to have like this big comeback story, because Casey didn't pick her, like how it was with Alandria last season, and they're trying to force this whole her and Carl thing. but I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
can
And then
see that.
also we end up seeing on the next challenge, we have the karaoke challenge. Okay. Now
Yo,
apparently
what?
Alana's all of the Villa cast members were given song suggestions. Alana put YG my nigga and they turned it down. But she went with some other choices. Apparently, that was not a red flag in a part of the casting process. So that was the overlook. What did you guys think about the karaoke challenge?
Go ahead, PYT, because it's your first season seeing this.
As far as the challenge itself, I learned that Kata is tone deaf. Um,
Mhm.
I learned that Dylan can do a split in the air. They definitely won that challenge. Like I knew they were gonna win based on the fact that I told y'all I knew Kenzie was gonna be a star the first episode when she was doing them splits on the mattress. I said that already.
Like to say
Um
to you.
I was not entertained at the slightest by Melanie and Sincere, and I feel like I'm low key becoming biased because of them because I want this girl to open her eyes. I feel like she's in Get Out, just trapped in this man's self or whatever. The challenge itself, it was a little underwhelming. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't care for it,
mm,
but I didn't expect it to be anything crazy, but I did expect Kinsey to win just off the basis of she's the only one with some sort of a dancing background. And even when they were practicing, I was like, oh, none of these hoes can sing, so it's gonna
right,
be based on the dancing.
right.
Um,
Kinsey is going to be a problem
mm.
out
She
of the
on Dancing
villa.
with the Stars. I can see her on Dancing with the
Oh
Stars.
I
yeah,
could
for
see her
sure,
on Dancing with the Stars. Yes.
a
Yeah, but
hundred
I
percent.
like the karaoke because the reason why I liked it and it was like a really light, fun episode, and also we got the vote is because every other episode before that was like being really, really draining, especially with the whole Casey and Anaya drama that kind of like after Casa that was kind of getting too much for me. So I like that we have, and that's normally how it is on Love Island. The last week is barely any drama except last season with Huda trying to force kiss her in the bed and all that kind of stuff.
And
That we don't
Chris,
have that, but I like that we had a light, fun episode. I really liked TT and Casey's. They saying "Ain't No Mountain" because I love Marvin Gaye. I love Marvin Gaye songs. Melanie Sincere, I never in my life, I've never seen Grease, so I didn't know what that song was, and I don't intend to watch Grease at all. And who else was there? Bryson Trinity. I love that song,
No
but
air when he lifted her.
please don't sing that. Listen, if y'all ain't gonna do a song justice, don't sing it. Like Zach and Kata doing "Endless Love." How dare y'all? Because I love that song. And y'all messed it. Well, Zach didn't sound bad. Kata
right?
and
My
Parmita was so tone deaf. He
love.
She
was
was.
so tone deaf.
Parmita looked like Cher in that outfit. She looked just like Cher, like a
She
young
did.
Cher. I was like,
I
she
So they
looked
couldn't
should
put
really
my
have
finger
good.
got
on it,
you
but
babe.
you're right.
So they should
Yeah.
have said, "I got you, babe," by Sonny and Cher.
That would have
I
been cute. No, because she literally had the outfit. If you would look at the old clips, like in the 70s and stuff, that's what Cher used to wear. Like she used to wear the tube top with the little thing, long black hair, and do the boop boop boop. Like
Mhm.
she really looked like that. I like the challenge, it was really, really cute. And I feel like another way they could have made it more interesting, maybe have couples versus couples type thing.
Yes.
To make it like interesting. I feel like that would have been good. Now I did show that Kenzie, I think, first of all, I don't think she's gonna last with Dylan just off that challenge because I
Mhm.
think she is a star. You know what I mean? In her mind, she's a star as well. So when she gets out that villa, she's probably gonna pursue music. Hold up,
Mhm.
girl. Oh, please. You can't dance like Miss Kenzie. Okay, Miss
No
Kenzie could do a
facts.
split, a trick, and a flip. You can't do all that. So that Kenzie is gonna be like a monster when she gets up out that villa. I'm telling you, the amount of deals she gonna be getting, and she could sing and dance, man.
No, for real. I think I agree. I feel like I said, I feel like the challenge was underwhelming. I feel like a head
Yeah.
to head would have been dope, or the top they would have could have voted for the top two, and then the top two go head to head, or they could have edited it so that it wasn't like us watching them do the whole verse with the hook all the way to the end, and it like just be clips on clips on clips to kind of sort of make it fun to watch rather than just like me just sitting here at church watching through everything. To be honest, I think it was just an editing thing for me, but
Mm,
mm, it was
yeah.
mid.
I don't know. I just liked it because it was a light because we really, if you honestly think about it, so far we really haven't had like a really light episode, fun episode. We had the
Mm,
Megan Thee Stallion one, but that had drama with it too, with them
That
and
has
yeah.
how.
shade.
And then Megan being biased. No offense, Meg, I like you, but she was definitely being Team Anaya and Team Trinity and not in F Casey and everything like that. So that kind of made it like not fun to watch at all. Because when Megan came last season, the episode she came on last season was a fun episode. This season, nah, she came in here being way too biased for my liking. So that's the reason I didn't like it, because it was something fun away from the drama that we kept getting from like the post Casa. So that's why I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
Now in this challenge, we get a magical save. Okay, it was given like a Big Brother save. Y'all know how Julie be like, so the twist. So we end up getting a big twist save. And Kenzie, because she won the karaoke challenge, she not going home. I'm like, what? That threw me for a complete
I would have not liked that, because it's like I only got saved because I won a challenge, not because America loves me.
Right.
So I don't know if we even like that. Like it's like you got saved, but like
default.
Because by default.
Right. I'm not going home today, but I'm going home eventually.
Which once again, Kenzie not gonna care, because if she gets to stay in the villa, who gives a crap? She doesn't care. It's one more day in the villa for her to explore. So I don't think she really cared much or thought much about it. She was just happy to be up in that villa. Okay, that's it. That's all. Mm-hmm. And after this magical, go ahead.
I was saying, I don't know if you're about to talk about it. Let me ask: were you guys shocked? The top 4 couples.
Yep, that's what. Yep, that's what I'm getting to. Yep.
Oh, sorry, 4. I didn't mean to jump.
Go ahead. That we're the next one's gonna be after that. Casey and TT were a part of the top 4. Now the whole villa gagged, literally, and I was like, oh,
especially Trinity.
I wasn't shocked.
Livid.
I wasn't shocked at all. Like I kind of knew, I kind of knew that it was gonna be Trinity and Bryce, no, for sure. And everybody wants Anaya wants her to have this big redemption arc. So of course her and Carl, but y'all wasn't questioning story. Kids were the only person questioning it. Nobody else was questioning Anaya or Carl, but they was questioning Casey and TT. Anyways, but Melanie and Sincere, not surprised, because Melanie got so many fans, and but I said Melanie's fans don't love her, because if y'all loved her, y'all would not keep her in that villa.
Exactly.
And then Casey and TT was I sent y'all in the group chat. I said, of course I vote for Casey and TT, because hey, if we can get another black couple to win this money and a beautiful black couple of that, I don't mind, because I don't like Bryce. I cannot vote for Bryce. I cannot. So I finally got a couple. I was happy and I was glad, and Casey was shocked too. He was like, "Pierre, do Casey's face, because you know you kind of look like him." How Casey was looking shocked.
TT was in front of him like,
this is Casey when he was watching himself on the screen.
He was like,
yes, I seen that video.
Yeah. TT's like, right. It was a little bit like that.
Somebody in the comments said, why was everyone confused based off chemistry? But listen, baby, Love Island fandom don't care about no chemistry. If they have someone that they like, they gonna vote. That's why Melanie.
Right. It's a toxic fandom.
That's how it is, sweetheart. I don't know if you're new or anything, Miss Fabulous, but Love Island fandom, that's how it is. That's how Huda stayed last season when her and Chris clearly Chris did not,
because the Huda rats were gonna make sure she stuck around.
But I was so happy. I was so happy because I did not want the core 4, because everybody wants them. I said, why do y'all want toxic things? Y'all just want this whole core 4 in the final. Like, why do y'all want that? Like, why do y'all want that? So I was happy it was Casey and TT, because out of everybody, really, to me, they the main ones that has the really good, solid connection. And I saw that during Casa, which is why I was upset that he brought her back.
And Zach and Kata felt like, oh, it could have been that you know, Kata. She's like, it was probably a close vote. Like, I don't know, which I don't think it was a close vote. I don't know, Zach. What can Kate say?
Like, I cannot believe it.
Like literally,
you guys don't see how he was treating Casey.
Like, come on, right? Which I don't believe that. I don't think the vote was close. I think it was a far apart vote, because once again, I feel like the fandom for Casey and TT is very, very strong. Like the people that's rallying behind Casey. So I don't think it was a close vote at all. I think Casey and TT's fandom is bigger than Zach and Kata's tenfold. So I don't think it was a close vote at all.
A lot of guys this year are watching Love Island. Like Casey got like that. Like I said, I told you before we got on, he got they said NBA Twitter. I don't know what that is. And NFL Twitter. So he got all the men and all the black men rallying behind him, because they didn't like how he got treated post Casa, even though we gave him his lashings to say he wasn't all the way right, but we still called him out. But they didn't like how he was getting ganged up on by himself, and especially after what happened at movie night. So of course people are gonna rally behind him, especially him being the only dark skinned black man on here. We don't like seeing that. So I'm glad that he has support, because and it's just crazy to me that he's getting piled on when Sincere is right there. I never
Mm.
understand that, how Sincere gets a pass and KC gets dogged on because he's a dark skinned black man. I don't get it.
But here it is. Ultimately, Sincere gets a pass only because he came back single from Casa Amor.
But
we
still,
gotta
though,
we gotta
you're
we gotta
asking,
ultimately understand the secondhand embarrassment that they had for Anaya matters more to them than anything else, and that is going to be their basis of every decision that they make on behalf of Casey and TT. No matter how much they feel like they love TT, they cannot stand, like, the look on Kata's face, the look on Trinity's face when they
Fuck.
said their name. They were more flabbergasted than Casey was.
Casey was
My
like,
Trinity was just like, what?
he said it was
Like,
gonna be Kenzie.
Uh,
He said, Kenzie. Why did you think it was gonna be Kenzie? He said he thought it was gonna be Kenzie. How? He said it's gonna be Kenzie. What?
no.
I don't know why they think we like people are like obsessed in love with
She's
Kenzie
black.
when y'all be seeing that she been exploring since she walked up in that villa. Okay. She don't know that she explored more than Dora. You know what I'm saying?
But
Now we also see Zach and Kata, they're very paranoid at how America feels. Kata's just like, I think America hates me, Zach. Like, maybe it's the way that I talk to you. Like, fuck. And then you have KC. Like,
Casey.
really? Like, oh my God. So she was really embarrassed of the fact and paranoid that America hates her. And she blamed herself, which kind of shocked me because I'm thinking, like, why would you think it's you when you yourself know you're not doing nothing wrong and
Because she
thinks
think
that,
that man is perfect, and I don't know
right.
why.
And she's
but
like, maybe it's because we're in different cultures. What do you guys think?
but I got a question for both of y'all. So because Kato was really loved at the beginning, I think we all really liked her. If I'm mistaken? What do you guys think the end point was for Kato? Because I feel like it's because she didn't know how to shut up when it came to Casey and Anaya. What do y'all think?
I think it's because mainly that I think a lot of the voting and the fire pit moments, Kata was popping it too much when it came to the optic team, that situation, when it came to the movie night, when it came to other situations, when it came to just giving her unwarranted opinion on Casey. I think a lot of people did not like that and they felt like she popping it too much. And the voice don't help either. Casey, shut up.
And when
Shut
she
the
said,
fuck and
I'll
stand
do it
up.
again. Oh, and movie night when she
For
said, I'll do it again or something like that. When TT
and
said, oh,
I'll
y'all.
do
Yeah.
it again.
I'm
Right.
like, girl, that just shows your age. That
So
just-
She's like, I don't care.
I think definitely when Casey brought TT was just like the eye opener for everybody, and then the movie night was low key a nail in the coffin. But I think the first like inkling, like, we need to keep our eye on that, was her giving this man the goods unwarranted at the hideaway, when one, he didn't work for it, two, he hasn't showed any, like, the way Casey and TT is showering this girl with affection, we haven't seen. You got the goods before anybody in the house, and you over here threatening. Oh, I forgot, threatening to not give her breakfast because they voted Gabe at the house. Gabe, because of Gabe, I'm not eating in the morning. Like, oh my God, there was a
Because it
lot of
gave I'm
different
not eating
things.
in the morning.
It didn't
No
make no sense.
shade.
And then remember that
No
morning where he was just
pancakes,
like, "Yeah,
Dad.
there's a lot of Hans in the kitchen. I can throw something together for you, nigga. Make my breakfast now. Like,
You
what
get
is
no
wrong?"
pancakes.
TT put her
You
on
got no
game and she
We're
burgers.
talking about the
played.
type of man that will start. I feel like if they were to make it out of the villa, he would make her a housewife, and whenever she was disobedient, he would withhold money. He would probably lock her in the basement when she
Well,
wasn't together. Like, he gives controlling P. Was the piece of shit, okay? And it's like one of those things where I don't understand how she doesn't see that he's not worth. We're gonna use the worthy word because I know it's gonna come up later. He is not worthy of her. And I ain't gonna hold you. Somebody said something on the internet, and I honestly believe it. I feel like, aside from the fact that I feel like he got some racism in his head towards how he feels about black people, I feel like I don't think he knows where Haiti is. I think he thinks that Kata is
It's in
off
Great
white.
Britain.
I think he thinks she's off white or a spicy white. I don't think
Right.
he realizes that she's half black. And I really hope that she gets some black relatives to come to the family day
I don't
so
think they're
that
gonna
he
last that long
No,
outside
I
the
think
village
her mom is
anyways.
coming, and her mama isn't her mom the one that's
her mom
German?
is white. I need the black
Mama's
people to
white,
come.
well, white mama's coming, and I guess black daddy's staying at the crib. So yeah,
Damn, I need black
yeah.
cousin or something.
Child, her
Mhm.
family gonna hit him with the he's a mighty
So,
Kong,
so
and
you
it's
don't
gonna
think
be
they're gonna last like a few months? You don't think they're gonna last up until the reunion?
mm-mm.
He's gay. They don't need to.
The reason why is because I
He
feel
wants
like
rice.
a lot of her family is gonna be like, listen, like he's not serious about you. Like, to be honest, it seems like he was just trying to get to the end. He's a little bit questionable and all that stuff. Like, I don't feel like it's gonna like last towards the end, like whatsoever. Like, it's, especially even to the reunion. And I think what's gonna happen too between them is a lot of the social media stuff will be getting to both of their heads. Outside of the family stuff, a lot of the social media stuff will start getting to Zach, and a lot of social media stuff will start getting to Kata. And I think that Charlie will get in Zach's ear. No shade.
I
I
will say
agree as far
at
as
least
social
Zach made it
media.
further than Charlie. Zach did play a better game than Charlie because Charlie was out weeks ago. So that's
Yeah, Charlie was Gabe. Not
I
even Gabe
agree.
earlier than Gabe. Charlie was Bia.
Bam.
Bia.
Uh-huh.
I agree saying that social media will influence them. I think it's going to be a better influence on Kata if anything, because right now she's thinking like, why doesn't she can't pinpoint why America doesn't like them, even though it's crazy that Bryce told Zach exactly why we don't like them. And then I don't remember who it was that actually told Trinity why we beefing with her right now. But
Right.
I feel like by the time she reads social media and sees exactly why we don't like Zach, and see like is able to hear from us the moments that she wasn't seeing while she was living it in real life, that's when she'll realize, you know what, I am a bad bee. I do not need this man. And really hope that she got like at least one or two NBA or NFL players, because she gives court side seats anyway. She don't give tea and crumpets or dancing with freaking koalas and kangaroos down under wherever he live at by coastally, as far as his lifestyle goes. I don't think he deserves her like at the slightest. And I saw it honestly from the very beginning. Even when they were at when she first came in as a bombshell and had to kiss the both of them. I wish I could go back in time and make Sean say no, because it's one of those things where it's just like Bryce shouldn't have been there in the first place. It's just so many different things. But when it comes to them all together, no, they not gonna make it for one. But
Yeah.
for two, I would hope that like some sort of reality happens before then. But I don't really think there is going to be one. I think she's gonna stay Delulu, and I think that he's gonna strategize to the death of him. And child, the death of them is gonna be soon, because I don't think they're gonna make it to the top three.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I just do not see it
I
at
don't know.
all.
Like, do you guys think that because me and Pierre we watched last season because I
Hmm.
compared their connection to when Sierra came in because she was the first bombshell. Her and Nick stayed together until she had to leave for personal reasons. But the difference between them is that at least those two they explored other people. At least it don't even seem like Kata and Zach explored anybody really. And
At
Casa, you
all.
have to do that in Casa, but
Yeah, you're forced.
the moment Kata gave Zach her body, she was not talking to nobody else. Just like how Sierra, when she slept with Nick, even though she was still open to talking to other people, she was never
She
going to
slept with Nick quickly.
quickly. But so did Kata.
If you know, you know.
So did Miss Kata.
No, but Nick, it was quick. You remember?
Oh, you talking about he didn't last a minute? Oh, I remember that. And she still was quick on him.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he didn't let he couldn't even hit the minute mark. That was so embarrassing.
Yeah, they said
But
he apologized, child.
yeah, but just the moment, and also that's explained too because remember how Nick was so quick to talk to other people even after sleeping with her, just how Zach talking about some. If I still talk to somebody else, are you going to be mad at me or something to that effect? It's just that,
Yeah.
but I feel like with Zach and Kata, the difference between those two from last season is that neither one of them really explored because no bombshell came in here wanting to talk to Zach. Some people wanted to talk to Kata, but she was still so hooked on Zach, and y'all had no choice but to do it at Casa. Zach's person had to leave because she was saying the N-word, and Kata was
Hmm.
never that man a chance anyway. So they both really have never really explored, which is why I feel like they're just staying this way and they're in this villa. But when they get to the real world, it's gonna be different.
Well,
Because
let me
y'all
ask you a question. Do y'all think that Kata would have gave Che a fair shot if they did not do the do in Hideaway?
I don't
I
know.
still think they would have I still think they would have still continued because Kata, you could tell, is very hard-headed. Like when she's stuck on something, that's why she's like, I'm team sincere. Like it is what it is. That's why she acts like that way. So I don't think it's ever gonna change. Like whether she had given her body or not, I think that same energy of being stuck on each other would have been kept. Like for real, for real.
Theme this season, which is what everybody's been pissed off about. Because I know PYT, this is your first season, but if you watch previous seasons, you understand why. Is that everybody came in being so locked in on each other, thinking, and I said this with y'all many after shows ago, it's like everybody don't want to go and talk to other people because they don't want to step on nobody's toes. They feel like they're only obligated to just talk to who they're with, which is why Casey couldn't talk to no one else and didn't. When he went to Casa, he felt free to do what he had to do. That's the reason. Had y'all been doing this earlier, we would have had a more messier season, to be honest with you right now. But it's like everybody's locking down. It's like that's why we don't believe in y'all, because none of y'all really, the only people that gotten tested is Melanie and Sincere, Anaya and Casey, and is that it?
Kenzie got tested a lot.
Shit. But that's
but she tested her own self.
Kenzie was the tester.
She's like,
Kenzie was the tester and the testee.
But Bryson
like,
Trinity, if you ask me, Bryson Trinity really has not gotten tested, if you ask me, because I don't count that Corey kiss, because Corey wanted Melanie. But Bryson Trinity has not get tested. Kata and Zach really ain't gotten tested. And yeah.
That's really why I said I wanted a few bombshells to come a little bit after Casa, but we didn't get that option. Now, also, after that whole situation, one of the newest episodes, Kenzie and Dylan start having a little bit of a fallout because Mr. Dylan starts to really think about it and think, oh my God, I think this 304 is playing me. She said that she wanted me to meet her parents and go down to the boat, okay? And meet her grandpa and grandmama Paul. And you said the same thing to Caleb. So what's the difference between me and Caleb if you telling us the same thing, that you wanted me to go to the boat, on the boat, and then meet your grandmama and your grandpapa? Okay. And he then starts telling her that, which Kenzie's like, I apologize. And I just was trying to explore and see what was out there. And she doesn't really say sorry, but she just acknowledges that it was wrong. What do you guys think?
Dylan,
I think she's a funny one.
Dylan is an actress and scene. He's a crybaby.
Well, and guess what? Funny you mentioned that, Kaya. I was just sent something. Shout out to my entertainer. Ooh. You know, this is straight off the box. And it looks like Mr. Dylan has previous acting experience. Let's take a look.
See? What is Tubi?
As we can see, it looks like before Love Island, he was a video vixen.
A video vixen?
So it looks like you're on the money, Kaya.
Yeah, I knew it because first of all, he was crying. He was struggling to get a tear out. He wasn't really crying like that. He told some, like, is she telling me the same thing? She's like, you only know this girl for what? 3 days at the first time he cried for like 3-4 days, and you crying over Kenzie. But the only thing I don't feel bad, because somebody brought this up when I was scrolling on TikTok. You as a Casa boy, you watch Kenzie do this. Even that thing came up. You talking about some? Oh, I already know what's about to happen. So you saw how the way she was moving. Why did you think you was different? You're not special.
Right.
That's what a lot of y'all that come in here like, why do y'all think that y'all can change a man or change a woman in her ways? And like Sincere talking about something, that was the past. It's been one day. This ain't the past, Sincere. So what are you talking about?
He says, I'm changing, I'm on some new type stuff, as if it was in a day ago. He really bothers me.
Yeah, it's like, but I don't understand, like, Dylan, what did you want from, like, obviously Kenzie can't change how she acts, but mind you, that's how she's acting. And it's been in a few weeks.
You said Kenzie can't change how she's acting. So you mean to tell me Kenzie can't stop throwing that hot punani and them hot lips around?
Not if she gonna be like sincere, no.
Man, Kenzie can't stop what she's doing. She just chooses not to. She herself has said a kiss is like a handshake, which is so crazy. I hope she's not like
Hey,
that in the real world.
you better not do that because kissing people you don't know what people got on their
Exactly.
cold
I think
sore.
she meant that in a villa sense. I hope she didn't mean that in the
Hopefully.
real world
I
sense.
hope that's what she meant because if you went out kissing randoms on the street, Lord
She's
help.
like, just a handshake. I'm just getting to know you. That's just all. Okay. Do y'all feel like Dylan used that as a way to make himself look like a victim? Or do you guys think he was actually really hurt? Because I feel like it was a little bit of both. I think he wanted to show his range as an actor, and he also wanted her to know, like, hey, don't think I'm stupid and you playing in my face because I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. It was giving a little bit of that.
I think it's both of those plus a little razzle dazzle of you really gonna take away $100,000 from me because you're gonna give it to a man named Gall. I think it was giving. He said, "Let me get the first. Let me do the first thing that I can think to do to stay up in this thing because a part of me feels like she might have chose Gaul had he not done that, or at least been twirling around him long enough to like maybe side with him without if it wasn't for the critique of her friends, for the critique of everybody, she might have chose Gaul, in my humble opinion. She kept talking about how hot he is. She you getting breakfast from your man but getting coffee from Gaul. It
And
gave
not gonna
nine to
lie,
five and
Gal would look like he
weekend.
fit on that boat more than Dylan. Dylan's a little bit too pretty for that boat. But Gal, he looked like he fit right in. He looked like a deckhand. You know what I'm saying? He'll be
Dude
able to
needed
help
to
the
split on
grandfather
that
on the boat.
mustache.
He fits right on a boat. Gall. Maybe
He fits
he
right on that boat.
you
He already
know,
got the
He
sand
can
under his
drive the
feet.
boat.
let me ask
He
you,
can
Pierre. Let me
drive
ask you a
that
question,
boat.
Pierre.
Uh-huh.
You see Dylan walking down the street, are you gonna go get that? Is Dylan your type?
To me, he's like, he just looks like an average all-American white boy. Like, he's nothing about him that's like, oh, he's not like a Elon. Like,
You didn't
Elon
see
to
him
me
shaking
looks,
his butt. You did not see him twerking on that episode.
nah.
He looked
Elon to me looks, exotic. You know what I'm saying? Dylan's just
exotic
like,
though. Elon exotic.
yeah. No, well, he's not, but he looks a little bit. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
cute. He is.
Dylan looks like white Wonder Bread. I don't like white Wonder Bread. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what a
so
shame
Dylan
is?
looks like he could have been an extra on Full House.
Everywhere you
everywhere
look,
you
everywhere you look. You know what's sad though? Like Love Island normally finds some good-looking white men. Why the only white boy this season, the cute one, is Caleb? Like y'all struggle finding cute white boys because
Which,
they
by the way,
all.
somebody said Alabama Barker is following Caleb. So I don't know if you want them troubles.
I think I sent you,
Caleb's from
Pierre, that
Alabama.
picture of what Bryce would look like if he like got glam together. Like I sent you, I feel like I sent you that picture with if
Yes,
he cut
right.
his hair and let his beard grow out. And he was low key looking like Thor a little bit. If he did that, he just need to do a couple push ups,
Bryce is
let the
just like
beard grow
cute.
out, and cut that hair low.
I'm trying to see if I
And
can
you
find it.
you
Ooh.
you you
Wait, so
got
Pierre, let
something
me ask you.
presentable. You know how you be seeing those pictures of white men that get blackmatized by a black woman? That's what
Right.
he looked like. He looked like Trinity, like
Maybe.
took him into the real world and blackmatized him. Took him to the city to get his hair cut by a black man.
Yeah,
That's how literally how he looked, and he looked good in
Send
that
it to me. I was
video.
looking for it. I didn't
let
see
me ask
it. Send it to me
Hold
so
Pierre
I
on,
a
can
let me
quick
see
find
if I
it.
can
question.
find
You
it.
said
Yeah.
that Sincere is getting unattractive every episode. Has
Oh,
Bryce got more
yes.
than you? No, has
Ooh,
Bryce got more attracted to you?
You said who
What?
got more attractive?
Has Bryce got more cutie for you?
He has a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what Sincere is giving me? Y'all know that caveman off of Phil of the Future?
Curtis, was that his name?
I
I love
think so. Let's take a
Philadelphia.
look.
I love Philadelphia. Like, and it's been a while. I gotta go back and binge.
show me.
I think his name was Curtis.
Y'all know I love to make my comparisons.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Sincere's giving you fake man.
I found it.
What's his name? Curtis.
Hmm.
That's why I knew it. His name was Curtis. I watched Phil in
Uh-huh.
the Future. How would you do that?
Hmm.
I forgot. Now you're looking like
Hmm.
that. Y'all funny.
Hmm. Hmm.
Woo.
No. The more he lies, the uglier he gets. Look at Bryce.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
I'm telling
I like
you,
us.
Black
Maybe
Matthias.
he
Yeah,
needs
he
to
was
get out of
real
the villa
good.
because he hasn't gotten cuter than me. Maybe he needs to get out of the villa and Trinity needs to make it like what's that episode of That's So Raven when they made over that man? They
Oh,
need
Yes,
to
yes, yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yes. I love
yeah.
old Disney comparisons.
No, for
I
Oh
wish
my
you
real.
could
God!
go back. I didn't see the new Cheetah Girls. Them girls look so whitewashed. I said, I know you lying.
Speaking of
I'm
that, I
like,
said
are
speaking
you
of that, like
serious?
why are they rebooting and remaking all of our Disney classics like Camp Rock? They bringing that back.
I'm
Cheetah
like,
Girls.
who did the
Why are we
casting
doing this? Who is asking for this?
whoever did the casting for Cheetah Girls? Y'all should be ashamed
It
of
was Raven
yourselves.
Simone. Wait, did
Really?
Raven Simone? Didn't Raven Simone do it? Because you know she's whitewashed.
That to me was crazy when I seen that cast. I'm like,
I'm not watching
like
it.
they all just seem so uncultured. I was like, this is
Y'all watching
ugh.
it? Are y'all gonna watch it? Because I'm not
I'm gonna
watching
watch it just to see, but
it.
I'm not gonna be excited too.
I'm
Just
not.
off the
Yeah,
cast.
I'll check for the
I'm not watching
hoopla,
the new
but that's about
Descendants
it.
movie. I don't watch the new Descendants because they should have stopped when Cameron died. I don't. I'm gonna watch the new Camp Rock only because the Jonas Brothers are gonna be back in there. But am I gonna love it compared to the old ones? No,
Right.
I'm not gonna love the
Mm.
Cheetah Girls compared to the old Cheetah Girls. Absolutely not.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely not.
they should have left untouched unless the Cheetah Girls themselves was gonna come back and
That
reinvent and
ain't
have
happening.
like kids. Like
Keely
each
and
of them
Raven
have
in the same
daughters.
room. Keely
Yes,
and Raven in the
Keely and
same room
Raven.
here.
Oh yeah, that's
Raven
not
gonna
gonna
end up
happen. I
fighting her.
know.
Yeah, Raven gonna end up fighting her.
I already know. They already got major beef. So another thing that happened, we see Melanie and Sincere going in the hideaway. Eat that in the hideaway. I said that in the
They
hideaway.
said
I
clap
said
them
eat
cheeks in the
that
hideaway.
in the
Clap them
hideaway.
cheeks in the
What
hideaway.
y'all think happened in the hideaway? Do you think it was French fries?
I think they did
I think
something
it
because
was
she said
more than
don't
French
stop.
fries.
But I'm like, what do you mean don't stop if he ain't putting the tip in?
Aha! The tip, just the
But it
tip,
could be French fries.
just the
She
tip
no,
of the
I
French
don't say don't
fry.
stop when with the French fries. Now that I know what that means, I don't say don't stop. I say don't stop when the tip is in. So I don't.
What do
Yeah,
you say, Kaya?
It's
Keep
private.
going.
That's-
See, I'm gagging you because y'all's gagging me. Ah.
No, but so when people say don't stop, it's not normal because they get French fried. It's normal because they're
Right.
going all the way. I just don't think they
Right.
want to tell because maybe Melanie is so like she's so put together. She don't want to tell her business. But it's like, honey, this is on TV.
yeah.
So tell us, god dang it. But
I
I
think
think
she
something
think
did
them
happen.
sheets was high enough for us not to peep nothing. But
But I said, but the good thing that he's doing it later on because had he did this early in the season, you know how more crazier she would have been if she would have gotten the tea.
Eat
Girl,
that in the hideaway.
you know what I peeped, y'all? That okay, this is the second time somebody has went to the hideaway.
Right.
And both times, I'm gonna have to watch over, but I believe both times when they said who should go to the hideaway, both times Trinity was the first one to scream somebody's name. Do y'all think that that's because she's really trying to not go to the hideaway with Bryce? She just doesn't want any sort of other
she
side
said that
of.
Bryce was good in bed. That little
But yeah, they ended up doing the do anyways.
she said that it was good, but I don't believe Bryce is good in bed. I just don't see it. Do y'all see it?
You
No, she
never
wants
know.
to
I feel like he
win.
got some mean tongue action.
But they said Bryce can't kiss, so I don't understand. Like a guy that can't kiss means that he's terrible in bed.
You
Remember
never
Eric
know. I'm
Mom's
telling
show?
you.
He
What Lil
lick a
Kim
mean
said?
toe though, so
He
Right.
licks
Eat
toes.
bop
he
and
might be he
right.
might be a foreplay god.
I
I
feel
guess.
like
I've never been with a white guy before, so I don't know how that is. My white women, if you've been with a white man in the chat,
my
or
white women in the chat.
you been with a white guy and actually did the do,
My
maybe some
vanilla
Girl.
sisters.
Right. I
because I've never
can't.
been with a white guy before.
Now, I found it very interesting that they weren't saying explicitly what they did up in that hideaway. Like, Sincere was being a little bit coy about it. Now, I do think Sincere is hung like a horse. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they maybe not trying to
I think
brag
it's
about it
big
or
though.
something.
You
I
think
don't
it's
know.
big? I don't think
Yeah,
it's big though.
I
Since
do.
I
Because he
think
wore bow leg.
I
I
love
don't think
Yeah.
she would have been whispering "Don't stop" if he was big. I think she might have just let it all, just let it loose and
And
just,
it
you know what
don't
I mean? Like
stop.
I don't
Ooh,
know.
ooh,
He
ooh. And
gives
it don't stop.
he
Stop.
gives just right.
Stop.
You know that just right D, that
It's just
just right D.
okay.
That's what he gives me.
They're just okay.
And one is crazy.
They said
And one is crazy.
not even because they show when Gabe was getting it on. They showed Gabe moving.
Oh yeah,
we didn't see that with Bryce and Trinity, so obviously it wasn't that amazing that she's trying to make it seem like.
Exactly.
I just don't believe that Bryce is good in bed. If he can't kiss, because every bombshell has said that Bryce cannot kiss. So if he can't kiss, I don't think he can be. He's good in the bed. And we see him dance at all. He over there talking like he has no motion. That means he ain't got no stroke at all. So Trinity likes it. I don't know how she goes from all black to get this corny white boy. I don't get it with Trinity. I wonder what the parent gonna say. They're gonna be like, "You got this white boy in my house." That's what they gonna say.
A 22-year-old, you dating a little 30-year-old white boy. What you talking about?
That's how. That's question. Do you guys think that they're gonna look past the age difference? Trinity,
I think the age is gonna be a big problem. Trinity is still a young girl. She's a city girl. I'm a city girl. Not only that, she got 1 million followers. A city girl with 1 million followers, you have the world to your oyster. What you doing with a 30-some-year-old
DJ that ain't got no job?
That fix
it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
But they think it is. Like her fans feel like they're gonna stay there because they it's just something about. And again, I'm not against it, y'all, but it's just something about when a white guy and a black woman, especially a dark-skinned one, get together on TV, they eat it up. Because ever since Love is Blind season 1 with Lauren and Cameron, who I love them, but I love them and they're together, married and has a kid. They want that type of love when it comes to a black girl and a white girl, and they just eat it up. So, but the thing is, I don't see it. And I don't know what y'all see, but I don't see it, especially with the age difference. He's 30 years old. She's 22. She a young hoe. She ain't finna settle down with no Bryce, especially after the cloud after this season. She ain't finna settle down with no Bryce.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna last outside of the villa. I feel like they will a little bit just for PR purposes, a la Landria, okay? But afterwards, don't eat me up in the comments.
They're gonna get you.
They're gonna, call it quits and be like, "Oh, we still decided to part ways," but it's gonna be a mutual press release.
So it's gonna be a mutual understanding with ChatGPT.
Yes, it's gonna be a mutual press release. You know how the girls do when they're a couple and be like, "We decided to blah blah blah." Y'all know how that goes.
Ways.
So, part ways. So we also have
respect our wishes for privacy.
We have 2 couples that closed off. We have Casey and TT, who Casey asked TT, "Can you be my girlfriend?" I'm TT. Okay. Zach and Kata ended up turning their situationship into a relationship. All right. What did you guys think of?
No, they went from exclusive to exclusiver.
Exclusive it's not a relationship.
Whatever they call it these days, child. So many terminologies and terms, child. Anything to avoid being together and committed. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. What did you guys think about those 2 conclusions?
So Zach and Kata Lau, this is just strange. They keep talking about we're basically closed off. I said, but did you actually ask her that instead of just assuming that y'all closed off just because this whole excuse of now? I think it's a situationship? No, because situationship means that y'all are together, but then you're sleeping with other people. Unless that's what Zach wants to do, Bryce. Then it's not a situation.
Can we look up the definition of situationship?
Yes.
Merriam-Webster.
Me personally, like the only way it's a situationship is if they're sleeping with other people. But I think maybe Zach wants to do that more than Kata wants to do that. But I definitely feel like it is dating, just without the title of boyfriend and girlfriend. But you guys agree that putting the girlfriend title is a big step? That they should just properly date first?
And you're talking about Kata and Zach.
Kata and Zach, yeah. Kata and Zach, do you think they should properly date first before?
To be honest, I feel like nobody in the villa should call each other girlfriend and boyfriend. And the reason why is because you guys are living in a controlled environment where you guys are together damn near 24/7. You guys don't have any outside stress. You guys don't have any outside bills. You guys don't have any outside drama. And y'all don't have, most importantly, outside people getting in y'all ears to maybe swaying our opinion. So I don't think anybody in the villa, I don't care if you've been there from day 1 to the last day of the villa, should say boyfriend and girlfriend up until y'all get out of the villa, learn each other and how y'all are in the real world, and then actually call each other boyfriend and girlfriend. Because it's all happy cherries, plums, and cupcakes when you ain't got no bills, you ain't got no stress, you ain't got no problems you cooped up in the house, you eating breakfast and good foods all day. Of course, everything's happy and berries. My whole thing is with Love Island. If you're not getting along in the villa, don't even think about getting along outside of the house. It's no shade because although it's a little stressful, it's nothing compared to the real world.
Nope.
Mm.
We see that way.
Like dead ass.
We see with Ace and Shelly.
Like for real, for real. There's nothing compared to the real world to that villa. Like we got real life problems. Okay. So that's how I feel.
What's
I
the
don't care who it
definition?
is.
So situation, what's the definition for the people in the chat?
Right.
Situationship. Let's get to it. So,
Here.
to
I'm listening.
You been in a relationship before?
A
Pierre?
situationship.
Yeah, you. Have you been one?
We call it F with B's. FWB. Friend with benefits.
ah,
I have that. A
absolutely
situationship though.
FWB.
The
I've
only
been in
situation I know is Mike Sarantino from Jersey Shore.
So a situationship is a romantic or sexual connection that lacks a formal title, clear boundaries, or a long-term commitment. It functions like a relationship in terms of intimacy and affection, but exists in relationship limbo because both parties avoid explicitly defining what they are.
Limbo is crazy.
Hey, maybe it is clear that. Maybe that is clear.
Don't say
Exactly what they
limbo.
just explained is exactly what they just talked about. Maybe that is what they is. I didn't know. A situation to me, I thought situation was y'all are together, but y'all still sleeping with other people. But knowing that that's your man at the end of the day. I'm not doing that because somebody tried to do that with me one time. I said you're not. We was friends with benefits, but he wanted to turn into a situation, but he still wanted to
Okay.
sleep. I said, you're not going to be sleeping with me and sleeping with somebody else. Because if you
Right.
give me something, I'm going to.
I don't like you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't play
I
that.
feel you.
I don't play
I
that
feel
shit.
you.
So yeah, so I'm never in no situation. I was friends with benefits because I ain't trying to be in a relationship and I'm just trying to get my rocks off. And that's all fine and dandy, but I had to end it because it gets too messy. But situationship, maybe Kata, maybe they are. Dang.
I
Mm.
think Kata was
Mm.
thinking about it the same way Pierre just explained it, as far as let's, see how we interact. Let's see how my mom feels about you. Let me see if my dog likes you. Because remember, she's a dog lady and he's a cat man. So I don't even know if they discussed how that's going to work out.
Wow.
As far as her future planning, I feel like she's thinking about all of that. As far as Zach, I think he wants to get to his phone first to see
Mm.
what, because I feel like he cares more what we think than he cares what Kata think. This man was sitting in bed curled up in a ball before Bryce went in there to slap some sense into him, thinking about, I think America hates me, like I don't know what else to do, like the scheme that Zach set up is not
Right.
working anymore. It's
No,
really
somebody said
not
that.
working
They
anymore.
felt like they showed their hand with them playing to get to the end and to get America's winnings with the money because they were like shocked about them not being liked by America versus them, caring just about if they like each other like that anymore. Which is that's a good point. Very
Hmm.
good point. Now,
And I low-key
Kinsley.
feel like,
Mhm.
okay, let's say America didn't vote and it was based on how they felt everything was gonna go. Zach and Kata, can we really say that they're favorited but amongst the Islanders?
No.
Nah.
To me, Sincere and Mel are more favorited amongst the Islanders.
Why?
Trinity and Bryce are the number one. They to me are king and queen of the island. Okay,
Why
island.
Why
Okay.
not sincere? Miss PYT, let me ask you something. Women who
Hmm.
won. Pierre, you can hop in if you want to. So
Hmm.
you see your girl, you see me, and I'm crying every day about this man not treating me right. You see him kissing and getting his bottom lip sucked on somebody else. Would you tell me to stay with that man, or you tell me to slap some sense to me and tell me to leave? Because Melly ain't got no real friends. That's bothering me. Would you do that if you was in the villa, telling that she maybe need to give him a chance, sincere chance, because he's changing?
Absolutely not. That's a demon. You're not
That's a
giving
demon.
Sinister any more chances. Like, I feel like I would literally tell her, like, girl, the way Trinity started at Casa More, I wish that, like, she would have, at least, even if she wasn't feeling it internally for her and Bryce's situation, she would have continued to cheerlead the girls on. Like, man, F those boys over there. Come on. We got some good fish in front of us. Like, get up on your big foot, ladies. Like, I wish you would have kept doing that so that we can kind of sort of, because like at the beginning I was just like, yes, Trinity, get knock some sense into these girls, and then she just stopped and started sleeping outside and turning into
I'm not
Sleeping
sleeping
outside is
outside.
crazy.
I'm not
snuck
sleeping
inside,
outside.
and it kind of ruined it. So I feel like Parmita literally has been the only person, literally the only person to look at her. And honestly, you as far as the men go, you can only blame Sincere for that, because the wool was over everybody's eyes for one. When it comes to the Casa girls, only the thing about the Casa girls, Parmita, like I said, Parmita was the only one to be able to speak some sense into her. The rest of them didn't even last in the house long enough to tell her anything. I think when it came to Amora, I was hoping she would divulge more, but she didn't. When it came to Melanie and Soul, I wish they would have had that heart to heart, but remember, Sincere intercepted that and made sure
Right.
they didn't sit together. So I feel like there was no other way except for by way of that. And I'm hoping that Melanie takes that into account, that like that is the case, but I doubt she will. I feel like she did call it, like she said that, what Parmita said is something that a friend would, but I don't think she's really letting the girls know, like, y'all are not holding me accountable. Like, why is it that y'all want me to stick to this man that clearly y'all probably wouldn't even stick
But
to
she kind of
after
did
watching?
though at one point. Remember, she had said, Naya said, "Of course, I want you to forgive him," and Melanie said, "Why do you want me to forgive him?" So she kind of is, but she's still like playing into it as well. But at least she's trying,
Mm.
kind of saying like, "Why do you guys want me to forgive him so bad?" And then the voting ain't helping it either with them
Right.
keeping her together, because they're probably thinking maybe they
Oh,
do.
America loves us. And that, to me, I feel like when it comes to the girls, right? Before movie night, I could understand them being delusional. After
Yeah,
movie night, y'all just setting this girl up for failure. Y'all literally have seen what
exactly.
he does and how much he lies and the beloved, all of that stuff. He's a manipulator. So for y'all to have
Right.
seen that footage in 4K, 5K, because that's a big ass screen, and y'all still chose to keep pushing, oh, I'm Team Sincere, I don't care. It's crazy.
Right.
So that's how I feel like before movie night, I feel like, okay, like the girls are not seeing certain things. So I understand why, of course, they're like, oh, you're being a little paranoid. Don't let it get to you. Da, da, da. But after that, they're still saying that. That's when y'all saw the sister, Melanie's sister, spoke up, was like, them girls are not her friends because why they keep pushing my sister on this demon.
The sister's there for family
I
day.
need
The sister
Melanie's
needs to
sister
be
to
in there tomorrow.
come.
Let
I
me
hope
know.
she's there
I
right
hope
now.
she's gonna be
Family Day is going to be very interesting.
like, get away from him. She's gonna be like Hennessy and Cardi B's sister.
Right?
Yes.
Get away from him,
Don't touch
okay?
him.
You understand? Get away from him.
Right.
Oh, don't play with Sincere. We don't like him no more. I'm trying to say, she's
Exactly.
from New York. No, she's from Philly. How does Phillies talk? How do your silly Philly bitches talk?
They'd be like, get this young bull, get this you young
Yeah.
bulls, get this young bull away from him. He's a young bull.
Okay, so you said that they're not gonna last Melanie Sincere. Do you think it's gonna be an on again, off again, or she just gonna completely cut
I
them
think
off?
that sister is going to cuss Melanie the clean the fuck out. Like, you dumb, like, what's wrong with you? Look, you look crazy as hell. You lost all
Yeah.
weight. You
She
don't
said
even
the
look the
mama's
same no
gonna like
more.
him. She said her mama's gonna like him. Didn't she say that? Didn't Melanie say her mama's gonna like Sincere?
She basically said her mom is more optimistic than,
Girl,
Mm-mm.
your mama's a dumb broad if that's the case. Because my mama don't play about me because I'm the only
That
child.
sister, I'm telling you, is going to, like, she's gonna, like, because she's really not happy. So she's gonna make sure Melanie gets a earful. So I don't think
I
that's
feel
gonna
like,
last.
though, okay, so of course this is my first season. Does what the family members are doing on social media, does that, like, do you think production is like taking like that into consideration? What they see is the stance that they're taking as far as which family member they invite.
Oh yes, I don't
Yeah,
think they're gonna invite anybody that has hostile feelings
yeah. Casey's mama
against.
and Anaya's mama have
So
been
Casey
screaming
Mama,
for.
I don't think gonna be there. Anaya Mama ain't gonna be there because she got. What did
You
you
need to
say
say
about my
Naya's
son?
dad. You need to say Naya's dad, this NBA player. I need to see that.
Finger in face.
Do
He's
y'all watch
upset.
Jazz Moms? That
He's
was the scene,
upset.
right? there was a choreographer, his name was Anthony, and his mom had confronted Abby Lee. And then she was like, and I'm gonna confront you about my son. And then she
About
did
my
you see that?
son.
Did you know
I
what I'm
see
talking
that. I
about?
love Nancy Mom. He was like, and I
That
can
was
get it.
Aunt Mom. Right. She was like, about my mother's son. She was, I think it wasn't Abby, it was Jill. It was
It
Jill.
was Jill. She said,
It
he's
was
a
Jill.
gentleman first. Okay? You don't disrespect a man like that. And I can get
Right.
it too.
I can get in your face too. I miss on reality TV. Let me tell you, reality TV used to be so else. It's like the same no more, child. I'm telling you, the drama used to be so good. We used to key off of just a dialogue. Now they gotta score with the entertainers.
Because the dialogue was so funny on
the
Dance
dialogue.
Mom.
And Jill was scared for her life.
Jill does not know how to fight. Jill will say, but Jill is scared. She was like,
Jill was so scared. She thought that nigga was gonna suck her out, girl.
I know her breath will smell like cigarettes.
Because I can get in your face too. That's so funny. I love the fact that you knew exactly what I was talking about, Kanye. I love you for that.
Yeah, I still binge watch Dance Mom.
I love Dance Mom.
Older, not the newest season, the oldest season.
Yeah, no, the older seasons. When Abby was there, that's the real Dance Mom.
Christy and Kelly was still there. When Christy and Kelly were there, those were the golden
season 1 through like 4 were like the golden ages. And then after that, it kind of was like,
well, Kelly slapped the shit out of Abby, so she had to
right. Oh man, I could get in your face too. Okay, now we end up seeing Kenzie and Dylan end up making up. Okay, she ends up coming back when they had this challenge, not this challenge, but where they had the girls kind of get away for a little bit from the guys, and she came back refreshed. She's like, I went away, and although I didn't explore, I'm really sorry for what I did to you, and I feel like I want to be together with you. And they had this whole peace treaty situation. To me, it was kind of BS to me. Like, once again, I feel like Kenzie has a hard time taking accountability, and that's her problem.
Mm-hmm.
So
I kind of skipped through that scene. If we be honest, I skipped through Kenzie and Dylan's scenes.
Yeah, she basically apologized and felt like she's a brand new woman now. Now that she done had a day away, barely.
A brand new woman. I don't understand how y'all. It's not like the UK Big Brother. They're in there longer than US Big Brother. So okay, maybe the person you were on day one is different. Just like how on Big Brother, did I say the UK Big Brother?
Yeah.
The UK Love Island. Oh Lord, UK Love Island films longer than Love Island US. So it's not like Big Brother, you're in there for 90 days, and then UK, you're in there for getting there 60 some plus days. So the person you were at the beginning may be different. You may have changed. You're only filming for a month. Like, you don't go through a change in a month, especially when you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Like Kenzie, you literally did this with Gall and Dylan and Delon the night before movie night. That's how, and movie night. So what much change have you gone through in a week? Then the difference is, and people want to, like, I don't know if you guys been seeing this, they're trying to compare like Kenzie and KC situation. The difference is, I don't believe KC is a terrible person. He just, he went to Casa, he showed his ass, but he did acknowledge that what he did was wrong. He's not doing the same behavior. Kenzie keeps doing it over and over and over and over again. So that's the reason why I don't believe it. That's why I don't think her and Dylan gonna last outside in the villa. She's talking about some of her friends love Dylan, but it's like, honey, didn't you just say you wanted to be in LA? You want to have a farm? You want to do this and this and that? Which one is it, sweetheart? Like, what
She's
life?
Shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter. That's what
shapeshifter is crazy.
But you bring Dylan home to your family. Like, I just want to see that. Like, they say, hi, this is my man Dylan. How y'all feel?
I'm gonna bring Dylan to a boat.
What's within this boat? Like, first of all, I don't know how people be on boats.
It's really bad timing. She keeps bringing up this boat. I'm like, oh my god, like, you
she don't
really
know,
need to stop. I know she don't know, but I'm like, that's mighty ironic.
No, for real.
Like, every time she say that boat, I just look at her like, bitch, I don't trust you.
And she from the country too. They don't make it no
right. Better. It makes it worse. Like, anyways, what are family expectations for y'all, or what y'all want? Of course, I want the mothers there as well, so we could get a moment,
like a Pam and Lyrica G moment.
Like this.
Oh, you found it.
So we could get a moment like this.
Right here, right
Okay.
here. Wait, go.
Wait, wait. I gotta. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on.
Why that look like
Now we
Anaya
know
jumping
why
in
he
Casey's
is
face?
the way he is.
Oh.
And I can get in your face too.
Why bother?
Because I'm talking about my son.
Oh, get out of her face.
Get out of her face.
I know her breath is smelling like beer, 40s, and weed and cigarettes. I know her breath smelled like the ghetto.
Cause
bro.
I can get in your face too.
Coffee
Yeah,
That
breath,
moment did not
cigarette.
play.
She did
And
not,
my
especially
coffee.
Your
with the
ass.
Afro Black Patsy. She didn't play neither, and I don't like how they
Yes.
say her. They trying to talk about some. Oh, she ghetto, but she literally, Christy.
They're one of the most successful. She's one of the most successful dancers out now. Her and Cameron.
Yeah,
They've danced for a bunch of
I didn't like how
celebrities.
they was trying to keep saying how she was ghetto and everything like that. When Christy literally act just like her, it's just that she's
Right.
white, and y'all don't see
Exactly.
that. It's entertaining to y'all. I didn't like how they kept doing her. Like she was especially
Even when Christy Ray mom came, they tried to make her seem like she was so extra and all that. And all she did was speak her mind. They tried to make it seem like she was so violent.
they were
Now I
scared
will
to
say
take
though, she
away.
was on that timing though, no shade.
Well, she was on that, and she's a bodybuilder too. Do you see her?
She was so strong. Remember when she had pushed up on Yvette?
Yeah, she was like, "Get out, Yvette." I was like,
Those were the days. Like I'm telling you, reality TV was so good some years ago. It was just so entertaining. Like
but we got
it was
canceled.
so
culture.
entertaining.
People like the only thing you can get away doing it is Zeus Network, but
It's
'cause you
just
can't-
squabbles, so
yeah,
it's
but
not
you
even
can't
that
get canceled
entertaining.
on
Yeah, it's not the
Zeus. They
same.
would have been canceled Summer for the Emmett Till comment.
Yeah.
Any other network, but Zeus and now to see if you can get away with stuff like that. But it's nothing
Bravo would have had her head on a stick.
Yeah, for
Peacock
sure.
got rid of her. MTV would have gotten rid of her. Like that's why Summer can't go nowhere else because of that comment and other stuff that she says. But it's just cancel culture, and people always trying to cancel people. Fans are so flip floppy. They don't know what they want. It's never gonna be how it used to be. Like we never gonna go back to the Flavor of Love days, y'all. The Lot of Money days, the Bring It days. We ain't gonna get back to none of those days, which is so sad. But back to the show. Family Day. I need Melanie's sister there. Melanie's sister need to be there because I need to see if she gonna confront Sincere. Because I need that. I need the Philly to come out when Melanie's sister come. I don't know how her sister is in real life, but hopefully she's that same energy.
Hopefully she's a silly Philly girl.
She better be a silly biatch.
Silly Philly or getting rid of the young bulls.
I don't really care to see Kenzie's parents because I don't care about Kenzie because Kenzie and Dylan are not gonna last. So I don't care to see how they take to Dylan. I don't care. Anaya, I don't know if we need her mom, but we need to see her dad because he's the NBA player. I wonder if he's gonna come on here and if he's gonna confront KC.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
I like how you made my daughter cry.
Yeah, like did we know like aside of Casey's mom, like does anybody else in Casey's family come out and spoke for him, like a sister or something like that?
I knew, as far
Just
as I
his
know, a lot of his
homeboys.
friends have
Family
been very
members last season
supportive.
was talking. Family members last season was always online talking.
Oh yes, but he has a lot of friends that have come out and support him, not because of the whole TT. Hey, I'm TT, but in the beginning of the season, they were like, "Oh, he's a good guy." Da, da, da.
Yeah, I don't think Casey's a bad guy at all. Just that I've been saying this so many times. It's like I feel like the reason why he acted the way he did in Casa is because he really couldn't explore and do much with Anaya in the villa. Because, like he said, if he tried to talk to anybody else, she would start crying and start pulling him away. So he literally was free, which I like. Because I don't think we talked about TT and Casey being called girlfriend and boyfriend. Well, again, it kids a little soon, but I don't mind it because with TT and Casey, they are so compatible. He said when he talks to her, it feels like home, and I can see that. She lets him be goofy. Anaya didn't let him do that.
Yes.
And she matches his energy, which I know because Naya really didn't match his energy, at least from
At
what we
all.
saw.
That's why he felt like they didn't have nothing in common.
Yeah, he can be serious because it's times where he's not joking so much. He can be serious, he can be goofy. She matches it, and she gonna stick by her man, which I don't know why that's such a problem. Like you ain't gonna talk to my man crazy, and I'm sitting right here. She said I'm gonna stick beside him, and I can't be mad at that. And you know what? If they are able to come around and win the season,
come back.
I'm gonna be mad about that. But I need them in the final four. I swear, I'm not gonna watch this finale if it's gonna be Melanie and Sincere, Kata and Zach, Bryce and Trinity, and Carl and Anaya. At least Casey and TT need to be in there. I don't care who else is not in there, but Casey and TT need to be in at least that final four. Yeah. I'm not gonna watch a finale and it's Kata and Melanie in there with their men. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Not them both together. I can only take if I gotta take one of them. I guess I gotta bring Kata because I refuse to have Melanie and Sincere in the finale because they shouldn't even be there.
Facts. I agree. Now, let's talk about social media.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a lot of stir going up on a lot of drama. Okay, first we're gonna talk about DDG, and to me, DDG, you're an ignorant. Oh, okay.
I
He
never
went
watched
on the record and basically said it's gay for men to watch Love Island alone because it's soft core. Let's take a look.
Huh?
You feel me? And I miss those feelings. I miss them feelings of laying down. Like I haven't watched Love Island. You know why? Because I ain't got nobody to watch it with. And I think it's gay to watch Love Island by yourself. If you're and you're watching Love Island solo, you might be bisexual. Might be. Because that's like damn near soft PORN. And you just sitting in that watching motherfuckers kiss each other. It's a little bisexual. You feel me? You might as well go on Twitter. But me, like, I want to watch Love Island. I want to finish the season. I want to go to the movies and see the newest movie.
To me, this is so ignorant. And the reason why is because what's the difference between a straight man watching Love Island by themselves than a straight man watching hardcore corn by themselves? Is it the hardcore corn worse than watching Love Island? Because some of the episodes do not all the time include things of sexual nature. And furthermore, that means if that's the case, a lot of your following DDG is pose, and they're gay too. Because what straight man is watching a whole bunch of straight men on live, sitting down, watching Adrian Broner and Dina Gray slapping each other on the butt and fooling around and groping each other up? That's a little gay to me, if you ask me. So I feel like that was, to me, very ignorant because it's a form of entertainment. It's a reality show. So that means men who watch Flavor of Love that were straight, they're all gay too.
Yeah.
That was a form of entertainment too, and that was a love show. And that was an ugly mother Flavor Flav. That they was lusting after.
Y'all.
I mean, my God. At least they're watching people that are attractive. What do y'all think?
This PYT question. Let me detour before we talk about that. Would you willingly go on TV and kiss Flavor Flav?
For the plot.
No.
Not for the money, like for say I'm gonna give you 10 grand if you gotta kiss this ugly man.
Only 10?
Yeah. We're talking about MTV early years. They ain't had that much money to give them.
You're right. Okay, we think about back then budgets. It would still have to be double that for me because that man is ugly. Like, you know how you can look at somebody and think and kind of smell what their breath smell like? Like, I don't know. Like, it gives rancid. Like, I don't know. I don't think I can do it for the plot.
Oh, geez. But DDG, like, I just don't understand, like, because isn't he kind of contradicting himself? Because, like, okay, you're telling me guys, because I know plenty of men who watches that stuff by themselves. So
it's a love show.
No, not Love Island. I'm talking about the adult content he's speaking
right.
of. It's like, doesn't normally a lot of people do that to get their rocks off? I'm pretty sure you do that. But does that make you right? So what's the difference? Like, I don't understand. He's talking some seeing people kiss. Well, it's a dating show. It's a love show. I would suspect there's going to be some kissing on there, no?
That part.
So I think he's just talking about his ASS, and I don't even know why he's speaking out this DDG. Like, I've never been a fan of DDG because he's always been corny to me. But like dudes that say ignorant stuff like that, you probably should shut up. You probably should shut up.
Yeah, that was to me. So when I saw that headline, I'm like, this man really saying that, like, as if you don't have a whole bunch of male followers that follow your every move. That, like, to me, it's a little bit more gay if you're following another man's constant move on a social media platform, a la Twitch and all of that, and keeping up with them and what they're up to. That to me gives fan homoerotic behavior versus you watch a reality show about couples, straight couples at that.
Straight couple, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Well, Zach and Bryce is questionable, but still.
Well, they're not closed off. They're still open. Now, the next social media thing I wanted to get into really quick is Jeremiah. Congratulations to him. He is going to be a part of Kai Cenat Streamer University. Okay, it's the first Islander to make it up under there. Okay, so shout out to Jeremiah.
You know what I'm confused about with this whole Streamer University thing?
Yeah.
Okay, wasn't Streamer University originally supposed to be for small streamers to get their?
And that's why it didn't apply.
Why is Lizzo and Dream Dog, like, why all these people at Streamer University?
Lizzo.
Yeah,
Lizzo is an instructor, but Dream Doll is a student, and Sky Jackson is a student, if I'm not mistaken. So I agree.
Careers are in the toilet, basically, because all three of their careers in the toilet.
Pretty much.
Lizzo, that last album, we don't want to talk about that. No sales, sweetheart. But I'm just confused. I thought streaming universe was supposed to be for people who was not known. So it's for people that's known. And they turn it into the Zeus auditions. Like, what's the point of having auditions? You're just gonna get well-known people. Good for Jeremiah. I'm not trying to like knock his hustle, but you already got a platform and clout from Love Island. So I don't understand why you want university, because you got all these branded. He still models and everything like that. So why do you need to be part of streaming university? Just to bring way more clout when you was on the #1 reality show.
Facts. What bothered me about the reveal too was like it was a lot of people with like huge names. So I'm just like,
Pierre, you probably could have slithered through there.
No, he don't like bloggers.
He don't like bloggers?
Mm-mm.
Isn't
there were like 2 bloggers that went. Messy Maj went, Armand went, and like. But here's the thing though, people think it was their fault, and I hate the fact that people think it's their fault because it's not. The first streamer university that they had a girl there. I guess she was a blogger or something. He removed her up out of there when he found out. So people think it's like their fault. It's not their fault. I hope people know that. Like, he does not want bloggers there in general.
What's the thing against bloggers? Like,
I don't know. I guess he think we're gonna like come back and spill tea and be like, but it's like, girl, it's not that deep. Mind you, it's plus it's all streamed, so it's like, I don't know, but it is what it is. Like, I just feel like it's not smart to count on one person to level up your life. Like, you should never do that, in my opinion. Like, you gotta be creative and hardworking enough to make it off the strength of your own back. Do not ever rely on one nigga or one to put you on and all of that. That's why a lot of these Zeus girlies, one day they're gonna have a rude awakening when it's all said and done, because they've been relying on that one source and that one person, the Pepper and the Miss Nunn, to make them big stars. And then when it's all crash and burn, they're not gonna pick up the phone no more. It's over.
Like the people that was quitting, what's that girl that said she used her rent money to go to streaming university? Said, honey, so you didn't get picked and you about to be on the
street. The girl who got the bus down from Tay, did she get picked?
Girl, Erica Tay is not cheap.
Girl, you wasted all that money for nothing. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's saying like, but yeah, streamer, like it's basically turned into like Zeus Network, and like you said, when Zeus goes crashing down, especially when Lemuel acting like P. Diddy, because we see where he at right now and how Bad Boys has never been. Well, Bad Boys has been over for P. Diddy and everything like that. It's like, I just don't understand when people who already got platforms. I understand like how it is right now in the industry. It is really, really hard and everything, but it is people out here who is struggling. I really feel like they still should have stuck to having small content creators, people who are not known, build it from that way. Like having people like Sky Jackson, who should be a phenomenal, who should be where Zendaya is in her acting career right now, and Sky Jackson, you and your life decisions and everything like that. It's not our fault that you decided to have a baby with a bump.
No shade.
And then Lizzo, it's not our fault.
Let's talk about it.
Lizzo, it's not our fault that you decided to lose all this weight and now you the op to the fat bitches. No one told us that. Sorry, to the fat group.
No, I don't think that's the case, but
no, that's the reason why no one listens to her no more, because she's a.
No, I feel like, my opinion, what went wrong with her in regards to social media is she kept talking about Nicki and other things that had nothing to do with her music on her press runs, and people, I don't think, like that, because they felt like, what the heck does that have to do with you making music and all that stuff? So I think I
feel like it was already downhill before the Nicki stuff, because like we ain't heard
the lawsuit didn't help, because some people didn't believe it.
Last hit she had was About Damn Time, and that was what, 2022, 2023. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like, yeah, it's just like, I just really wish they still would have stuck to just keeping it small content creators. That's what I feel like, because I'm not a streamer and I don't tend to, because you gotta be committed, and I
very
can't
consistent.
Yeah, and I said, but I just feel like they felt like probably should have did it. But I mean, congratulations to them. Hopefully, if they do Streaming University 3, Pierre, you go there and just don't act a fool at them all day.
Hopefully he changed the rule or something. I don't freaking know. Now, next I want to get into is Adraina. Adraina ended up getting caught up by a content creator named Nate. Okay, now this is what happened, y'all. So I'm breaking down the story. There were rumblings of after Shelly unfollowed Adraina and Ace, which is the season 7 cast members, because people thought, oh, Ace had dealings with Adriana, allegedly, right? So a content creator decided to, I guess, I don't know how they got Adriana number, but they got in contact with Adriana. He recorded a phone call, basically asked Adriana, what is going on between you and Shelly? Why did she unfollow you? And did you sleep around with Ace? And child, she spilled all the beans. She said she never slept with Ace. She and Shelly did ask her, like, hey, did you sleep? Are you in my man? Like, she was asking her that. She denied it and all that stuff. And she said it got a little bit weird and said that Clark, oh yes, I choose Clark, was the one that was trying to set them up together.
But why Andrea?
Mind you, Clark is supposed to be a good homegirl
to Shelly.
Of Shelly.
But maybe
Shelly
Shelly
them bitches too.
No more. But maybe Shelly didn't care about Ace no more, so they probably said, "Okay, well, let's."
But it's girl code, and
girl
I ain't
code
even a girl.
Girl code don't exist no more.
So what is it now?
I don't know, cause I ain't part of no girl code. I ain't got
girl, like it's to me. That's girl code. Like she didn't. She said she didn't do it. She denied it. So of course it's all alleged. She said she never slept with him. She never messed with him and all that. Ace did post and reply to that and posted Michael Jackson saying, it was all a lie. And, it was all a lie. They're making this all up. They're making this all up. As none of it is true. None of it is true. Okay? Right here. None of it is true.
None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up. They lie. It's true. None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up. They lie.
They lie. I'm gonna start using that. I'll clip it that. There's shade. I like that. Okay. So yeah, he did reply back jokingly or whatever about that whole situation.
Ace is short, and Andrea standing next to him look like she can be his auntie, and she can step on him. So Ace can't even handle all that, no way. So I didn't believe for a second that they gave him.
I don't know.
She'd give Taylor the cheeks before Ace. I don't think Ace can handle all of Andrea.
How you know he don't got a big cane down there?
He's short.
The shorter they are, the reach goes far.
Well, that's not my case because I've been with a short guy and his name was and I didn't do nothing with it. I laughed. I was like, no.
No, Kaya.
I did.
Dead ass?
I dead ass. I said that. Like, what am I gonna do with that?
You laughed at it.
I was like, nope. He said, like, one of my friends said, why would you do that? I said, because I'm not the people. I can't fake it. I can't fake the funk.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with a Vienna sausage?
You don't like a little pig in a bang?
No. No.
Okay. Yeah. Let's move on. Now, also, one last thing I wanted to get into, y'all, is the amount of. Oh no! Before that, no, it's a few more things. The Ace thing is not Ace, but the KC thing is gonna be the last thing. But Amore ended up getting a little bit of backlash because in her photo dump, she posted Sincere, squeezing her face, okay, while he's cheesed up. Sincere's such a liar. He don't even look the same in the picture. Y'all know what I'm saying? He look like a different nugget.
What's the lie in the picture?
You know what I'm saying? That don't even look like Sincere in the picture. That looks like his name Promise. Like, that don't even look like him. That's how much of a liar he is. Things like that. Do you feel like it's disrespectful to do if he's still coupled up with Melanie in the villa?
No, because
not necessarily. They had a connection. They chose to kind of sort of. She said she didn't want to beat a dead horse about it. She said she didn't want to beat a dead horse in regards to it. So it's like, imagine you had an experience. You went to Fiji. Right. You can't even spell. We can't even spell Prague. They went there.
No, for real though.
And they come back and have a couple little memorabilia by way of pictures. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I don't see
nothing.
It's those Melanie fans. It's those Melanie fans who like Melanie so much and want her, Melanie, and Sincere together. So they don't like it. That's how they did the soul, like how people didn't take the soul trying to talk to us, Sincere. It's always like those toxic ones. But I'm thinking, like I said earlier in the after show, if y'all Melanie fans love her like y'all say y'all do, why do y'all want her with somebody that makes her cry, that lies and hurts her? It's only the Melanie fans that don't like that. I'm pretty sure if this was anybody, if this was probably like a nah, not Bryce, because they Trinity people would get on her. Who was somebody that's not locked down? It was Caleb. If she had took a picture with Caleb, no one been saying nothing like this. But they don't like that she posted because of Sincere, and they have this idea in their head that they want Melanie and Sincere to be together. That's all it is. I ain't
Mm.
her being in the villa and her time in the villa. Y'all just they just read too much into it. Like I don't get that. And over Sincere of all people,
Yeah, I think they're reading
Mm.
too much into that. Now, if Soul posted it, now I'd have been like, "Girl, what you doing? You trying to be spicy? You trying to set the
Right.
dish up for after?"
No, that would
But
have been a
Sincere though. Amore didn't go off on Sincere like Soul did. That would be different. She
right,
whipped his ass from Rooter to the Tutor. Okay.
right.
But
hmm
I don't see nothing wrong. Amore and him didn't really end off on bad terms. She kind of saw who he was when someone showed you who they are, believed them. And she was like, I'm good. She probably can be friends with the dude, but she ain't gonna be with Sincere. I don't think no girl should want to watch Sincere on TV and think I want to be in a relationship with him. And if you do,
right.
you stupid like Nevaeh and the rest of the circus of Blueface people. That's just
Right.
what it is.
Speaking more of last season tea, y'all, it looks like Taylor was caught in a compromising situation with another girl who's not Clark. Because, I choose Clark. He chose Clark. Well, it didn't look like he chose her in this clip.
Wait, what do he do?
As you can see, it looks like, I don't know, he's having some interaction with the girl. They decided to, like, I guess, sort of like expose him or something like that. Fans, they're being a little skeptical, accusing him of cheating. It doesn't look to me incriminating, but y'all know how the Love Islander fans do.
They felt like I just feel like no one should really be caring about what Taylor and Clark is doing. Let them like to me, that's just only me. It seems like they are still very, very, very solid. But whenever they see the guys out, like what they did with Brian, how they thought he was cheating, how he literally was just talking to a girl, like, oh my God, Brian's cheating on Amaya. They do this all the time. Like, y'all calm down. Get a life. Okay.
For
Unless you
real.
see him kiss, unless he's actually kissing somebody. That's different.
Oh, Vita Dawn said that girl is literally holding into his arm. Ooh.
Taylor's one of the girls, Loki.
And then one second until last thing before we get into this KC situation. Charlie defended his brother Zach's decision to make things exclusive in the villa instead of becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. Now he said, I don't think it's a mature decision to be exclusively dating rather than label yourself boyfriend and girlfriend. Because look at me and Hannah. Before you leave into the outside world, being in the villa is a manufactured and completely surreal environment to the outside world. Dating on the outside already has its complications for many people, not amplified for the cast, as it's about to be very intense for them all, and they have no clue how it will be to adjust in the real world as a couple right now. Fuck you, Hannah. Imagine if you said that. What do y'all think? Do y'all feel like we talked about this earlier, the exclusive versus boyfriend and girlfriend situation? I agree with it. Like, I agree with Charlie. You should not. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's KCTT. I don't care if it's Anna Carl. I don't care if it's Sincere Melanie. Y'all should not be saying boyfriend and girlfriend in that villa. That's why when Trinity and Bryce did what they did, I was like,
you weren't gagging?
I wasn't gagging. I was gagging at the smell. Let me stop. That's from Drag Race. I don't know if y'all watch.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't disagree with it. I feel like it's how it was presented. I feel like the secondhand embarrassment of Trinity, like hearing her friends say, "Guess what? Me and Zach are exclusive." And just waiting for some sort of reaction outside of the one that she gave kind of sucked, because it's one of those things where it's just like, y'all were already exclusive, y'all said the words that we were closed off, but in how y'all were moving, y'all weren't open, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's one of those things where, like, it's like y'all are already doing something, and you're acting as if saying it out loud makes a difference when it really doesn't. You get what I'm saying? I feel like what
Mhm.
Zach should have did was, instead of saying, giving an unofficial title to their unofficial situationship, is what we gonna call it, because that's what it is. Um, I think he should have went more so like, look, I want you to be my girlfriend, but I want to do it the right way. Therefore, you and I are, we're gonna put right now our title is we're dating, we're exclusive, it's whatever you want to call it, but as soon as we get out into the real world, I'm looking forward to making you my girl. I think if he went that route, then I would have believed it more, because how he did it was just like, how do you feel about being exclusive, let's just be exclusive. And his track record of pissing me off made that like reason number 10,000 for me to
Mm,
not like him even more, as far as him, as much as he's been playing with her face. It felt like he was playing with her face even more. I don't
right.
want to believe that that's the case, but that's what it looks like.
Mm, okay. Yeah. And one last thing, we have KC. Okay. KC got shaded by Disney Channel by the whole
Mm.
KC undercover recently.
Ooh,
And said, here, there's another KC that
ooh.
lives a secret double life. Now, a
Let's-
lot of people, including some of us, feel as all of us actually feel as if like he's been getting a lot of backlash online unwarranted.
One thing I gotta say is because I literally was binge watching Casey Undercover. Ooh, when danger comes
I
to
never
you.
watched it.
You never watched that's Zendaya's last show before she left. I
I'm telling
love
you, the moment Disney started getting
getting too white.
girl, I'm
But
just
when they
like
got started getting what? When they start getting?
it started getting to like nice friendly cookie cutter. Like back then they
I
used to
feel
talk
like that.
about racism. Y'all remember when That's So Raven she had got the job and she was like, we don't hire
Black
black people.
people.
Like
Yes, and
We
remember the
hire
fat
black
episode as
people.
well, where they were
so
kind of
kids are
body shaming
aware.
her.
So they don't end
Hmm.
up like Noah or Nolan. I'm tripping. Nolan. Go ahead.
But actually they kind of I would say that I know what you're talking about. That era we talking about
Hmm.
when like That's a Raven and Hannah Montana went off, they started getting too nice because again there's too canceled. But I heard like the newer Disney Channel when I stopped watching, they did talk about trans and vaping, like the red That's a Raven
Oh, like
spin.
smoking and stuff like that.
Yeah, like her son got caught with a vape. So it's like and then they also talked about having gay couples on there, which they didn't do back then. So
They
they
talk
did
about racism.
that. I don't know because that's the new Disney Channel. I don't watch it. I just know that they did talk about, they did have a queer person on a Disney TV show, which they wouldn't have done when we was watching it growing up.
Yeah,
So
that's
they
true.
did try to
Okay.
move into it. So I do get what you're talking about. But the reason I watched it because that was Zendaya's last project before she left. And I love Zendaya down. That's my queen. Y'all can never make me hate her. But I love that show. You really gotta, you can just go back and binge watch it. It's because it's about a black family, so we can relate and everything like that. But do you guys think it was like really them shading, or they were just trying to be funny? Because some people they've been shading Kenzie and her splits, all these people.
I feel like they were trying to gain clout off of the situation, but I feel like in the moment that they did it, it was so heated and heightened at the time. So I feel like they could have waited.
Hmm.
Yeah, I kind of see I do can see how people kind of feel like it's like because I don't know, did Disney ever shade Sincere?
There's nothing to shade him on. What they gonna shade him on? I
There's
mean,
nothing.
shade him
Yeah, I
with.
agree. There's nothing
He's
to
not
They,
related
shade him
to
on.
anything. Aladdin, like,
when Jake lied to cheated on Miley, cheated on Hannah.
oh, better yet, I know.
Which one?
Hmm. You're right.
I
They could have did this. They could have been like, looks like somebody's sincere.
No, but they could have
ah,
done when on Hannah Montana when Jake had cheated on Miley. They could have done that.
now that I think about it, I don't believe Zach really give a damn. Like I said before, I feel like he cares more about the opinion of the public. And now that they've been voted in the bottom two, like he's in his head about like how we feel and how we're, viewing him or whatever the case may be. So I think that he no does not want to put a title right now, but felt forced to do something, and hopefully that's like would help to kind of sort of enhance how we look to him. But I feel like him doing that made him look worse, because you're forcing something that we didn't ask you to force. Like we could have did good without you faking that title. You could have just did good with, kind of sort of just letting her know, like, look, we know what we got. Let's just build towards that. We're gonna be together for the long haul. We're gonna be together, you know. I'm gonna take you to meet my cat in the UK and all that good stuff, rather than, you know, being like, you know what, let's just be exclusive. And
Brittany
I don't
Kennedy.
understand why Kata couldn't look at him in the face and be like, but we already are. Like, I don't know
But
why
Zaga, we're
she act,
together.
the uglier Sincere is getting every episode, the stupider Kata is getting every
No,
episode.
for real.
They didn't
It's
have,
like,
she used to have the brain at the beginning of the season until she got with Zach. Because remember, she was making sense at the beginning of the season.
Yes.
I think the longer she's been in there, the more she's kind of gotten like dirt. And Anaya, well, I don't know what Anaya's getting. She got a new wig. Did we talk about her new wig?
Yes.
I'm glad because that
Her and Trinity look like sisters.
because, and I like Anaya. If you really, because that was Trinity's wig, so you really came to this villa with one wig, diabolical. Because
That
when
is so diabolical.
like I literally have a wig that's kind of like
Girl.
that, but I don't wear. I wasn't wearing it every day like Anaya was. But when curly wigs like that, when it gets dried up, and it don't seem like that's like kind of real human hair, because even if that was the good hair, it shouldn't have been getting dry like that. You wonder how it was sitting up when she would stay down? That thing was stiff and it would not move.
no,
I
during
was like,
karaoke
Anaya,
night.
take that crunchy dry wig off your head, please. And she did, and the new one, whoever she had looked really good on her. Because Anaya, I did not want to see her with that wig on for the finale. I was gonna scream. And it's like, honey, your dad is an NBA player and you come with a silver spoon and you only brought one wig to this villa. I should slap you right now. Girl, you need to have at least 5 to 6, 7 wigs in there, okay? Okay?
Yeah,
Her
Okay.
no,
mama need to
that
bring.
the
If
fact
her
that she
mom
brought
comes,
down
she
one
needs to bring
wig,
a suitcase full.
and I feel bad for Nia because her wig started to stand towards the end. Chat. I
It
said,
was
"Oh,
standing.
mama."
It would look good in the beginning because they was doing all
It
those
was
shines,
like
putting
this.
all that product in her hair. Someone said she needed moisturizer. I said, but the thing is, with curly wigs like that, they're not meant to be worn and doing the activities that Anaya is doing. That's why I was getting dry over time. It didn't matter how much she could put product in as much as she wanted to, but over time it's gonna get dry and it's not gonna have a
Because they
flow.
put in cake, they put in
Slime,
butter,
slime,
Cake,
glue,
slime,
slime, all
glue.
that.
yeah, and that the wigs like that was not meant for stuff like this. That's why she
But you
needs
know
to
where
get
she messed up
multiple
at?
ones.
Sorry to cut you off. You
Oh,
notice
no,
whenever they did that cake slime, all of that,
Mhm.
Sincere put his bonnet on. Where was Anaya's?
Sincere make sure his hair don't get, and his hair is real. That's the
Ah.
thing.
Sincere the real baddie if we want to talk about it.
They're gonna make
Okay.
sure his curls stay good. Okay, that's why we need to put some Nair in his shampoo bottle and get it off because he lies when his hair is out. Yes, I'm flawed.
What's that man in the Bible where like they cut his hair and then something happened?
Samson?
Yes.
Now said.
Wait, what did he do? I think he had a lot of women or something, and they said when he cut his hair, he wasn't desirable. Is that not true? What's the story of Samson? Child? I remember that from Sunday school. I gotta see about that. I gotta look this up.
While we here, while you looking that up, can we talk about how Kata is literally heat damaging her hair? She literally flat on her hair before they went to the water park, got it wet, flat on it again that same day. It's like I feel like Kata hair is breaking off each episode because she has been putting heat to her hair every single day.
I thought I
Okay,
saw
they
a
said
picture.
Samson was a Nazarite, meaning he took a sacred vow to God that included never cutting his hair. This long hair was the visible symbol of his devotion and the source of his Superman strength. After his lover, Delilah, aka Melanie,
Hey there,
was
Delilah.
bribed by the Philistines to discover the secret of his power, she nagged him until he revealed his uncut hair was the key. While he was asleep, she had his head shaved, causing him to lose his strength. The Philistines captured and blinded him, forcing him into hard labor. See, that's what we need to do to Sincere.
So what about like
They need to cut his
Entangled?
hair, his sleep, and force him into hard labor.
Yeah, what about Entangled when he cut her hair and her hair turned brown and she lost all her powers? Flower gleam and glow, let your power shine.
Right. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna start taking calls. Y'all know how we do it here. We're gonna add each other up as a group. Now the last episode of Love Island is going to be on Sunday. Okay, so are y'all down to do like a show on Sunday or not?
I think we should do it on Sunday while it's fresh and everything like that.
Because that'll be the last. That's the last hurrah.
Yeah, that's and then till the reunion, unless we're gonna do one for the reunion.
Right? No, we gotta do one for the reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because y'all know it's gonna be Z. Okay. All right. What's going on, Damien? What's going on, Summer? What's going on, Dion? Make sure there's no cursing.
Where you
Yeah.
been,
Hi.
girl? Like you've been missing the last two episodes.
I know. I just, for one, I've been asleep. Let me just leave it there. I've been asleep. I ain't got
I
no
have a
excuse.
question for everybody on this panel. Are y'all team Kuman, Chandler, and TT?
Who?
Kuman, Chandler,
That is
Casey's real name.
KC.
Casey's real name is
That's his
Kuman.
real name.
You're not gonna
Casey
like
is
my
fine.
answer.
Let me see.
Oh, period. What? They
Oh, that's
even.
AI. That's AI.
Yes.
Oh,
Championship
okay. Because I'm
winners.
about to say when they take them. They cute,
When they
but
take
like
them.
I do like KC and TT. Like they're cute, but like I'm my hatred for men that act like that just it runs too deep and it's too big. So
Mm.
they
Yeah, and
got
my hatred for bird women goes too deep, so I'm Team Kenzie.
Oh, you
you
team
team who?
Kenzie, I don't care.
I'm not team.
I
I
don't
wouldn't say
care.
I'm team Kinsey, but I do like Kinsey and I can admire the way that she dates because I can say I date similar to that. Just not telling everybody the same thing. But once you got me messed up, yeah, I got to go.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank
Okay,
you.
So I can say that.
I'm Team Casey and TT.
I am not
Okay.
easy.
Now, who do you guys want in the final four? Okay, you go first, Dion.
Ugh, I was so annoyed trying to vote.
Me too.
Obviously Casey and TT.
Okay.
Um, honestly, we already know they're trying to give it to Bryce and Trinity, so whatever, they're gonna be in the top. I really, really don't think Sincere should be in it at all. But I did vote for them because I'm hoping that Melanie's family do come and check him. So I would like to see that in the
Okay.
final four. And then the last one, I don't even, I just voted Anaya and Carl because I can't do Kenzie. I can't do it by any means necessary. And I can't do Zach.
Mm.
So I was
Okay.
just like the worst of the worst.
Who do you want in the top four, Summer?
Okay, so first I voted Anaya and Carl. I'm not gonna lie,
Dang.
I don't know. Part of me doesn't really know if I voted it for like them two or if it's just because I watched a lot of Carl edits and that man is fine. Like, oh my God, I can't. He's so cute. So I voted for him. I voted for Trinity and Bryce. Now, mind you, I wasn't really like all the way on board with Trinity and Bryce, but at this point, I don't really care for any of the connections, and I just feel like I have to look at who played the game the way that it shall be played. So,
Mm.
for that, I did vote Trinity and Bryce. Although I feel like their exploring was like a little bit iffy, I can appreciate how they got to where they are. So I put them. I did put Melanie and Sincere. I do want her to leave him
Wow.
alone. I know.
No.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I do want her to leave him alone, but I also just feel like at this point in the game, there's no option for her but to just go home. I don't want her to go home with him. I don't even want that. I don't want that for her. I feel like she didn't spend her whole summer in this crying. My girl was leaving with something. She needs to be compensated. She ain't gotta win. She could be fourth.
Compensated is
I don't even
crazy.
care. Like
With her brand deals.
I
She
would
got
need
brand
my
deals.
summer back in blood. Like I leave you on the back end when we get home. Like I'm kind of happy that we don't see them having that closed off or girlfriend and let's do this that in the third talk in the villa because I just don't even they need to just leave that alone and leave it up to everybody else. And then for my fourth, I'm scared to tell y'all.
Give us
No,
two.
do
That's
tell. We are a non-judgment zone, but we
No,
judge on the
I'm
Right.
love.
a judgment person. So if you said Kinsey, girl,
No, it's not gonna be Kenzie.
okay.
It's not gonna be Kenzie. I did I did put Casey and TT. I still
Yes.
don't
Okay.
like them. I want them out, but I did put Casey and TT because I do think their connection is cute. However, I will say I just feel like it's getting like a little weird in the village because everybody know that they down to the last days. The conversation between matter of fact, I'll wait till y'all get there. Cause
Okay.
y'all
All
know
right.
I
Go ahead,
ramble.
Damien. Who did you vote for?
No, Damien already went, right?
I didn't go yet.
No.
Yeah, no, go ahead, Damien.
I
Go
thought
ahead.
you went first. My
No,
bad.
go ahead. Go ahead.
My bad,
Go ahead.
baby.
Okay, so I already told y'all I voted for Kenzie. Oh well, everybody boo. Okay.
Vote.
I don't want them to win though. I actually don't want them to win. But I just want Kenzie to make it to the final four because yeah, I need that. I do. Then I voted for what's their name? Anaya and Carl. Then I voted for I did vote for Melanie and Sincere too because look. I feel like it's either gonna go
Wow.
two
They
So
ways.
played
you
the
guys are
game.
really
I
to
feel like it's either
blame.
gonna go two
God.
ways. Either the family's gonna get to her, and like I said, they're gonna have a Hoodie and Chris ending, or she's gonna really stick with this man and I'll be mad as and she's just gonna be a bird to me, and I'm just gonna be disappointed, and I couldn't like her no more. So
Wow.
but yeah. And then last but not least, I voted for Casey and TT because Kata and Zach, you gotta get the fuck out because Kata, you really irritated me this last episode.
Why?
Right,
Period.
like
He did
literally.
irritate me. Like, oh my
Like,
god.
Because
first
no,
of
like
all,
I knew what. No, can I say this real quick? I knew what Trinity was saying with situationship. When you guys looked up the definition, I knew that's what Trinity was saying. That's when
And
you're acting like
can
you're in a relationship, but you don't want to say what it is.
and can
So
I
I'm sitting
touch
here
on
like,
this? I'm so happy that this is a conversation because I'm so sick of the rules and dating or these steps or these like this stuff really starting to feel like rocket science. It makes no sense
Yes.
why y'all are in. It does. It really does. Like in the villa and in real life, I feel like I'm doing like trigonometry or something like that. I don't even know. But I
no,
do
for
feel
real.
like
Because what?
it makes no sense why y'all waited down to the last days to start talking about girlfriend, boyfriend being close off. If y'all were going to be exclusive, especially this is mainly for Kata and Zach, when you came back from Costa, that was the time to say, okay, I do want to be exclusive with you. I don't really feel like it's nothing else for me to like, be exploring, and I just want to focus on us. That's it, and that's all. You waiting till you see that you're voted in the bottom and gotta make a quick move, like that's what irritates me
Ignorant
about him.
strategic.
Exactly,
Yes.
and that's why I did not want him on this season. Period, because your brother was already on here. He'd already scoped the scenery for
Toast
you
you.
for you to go in and do whatever it is that you got to do. But I do just feel like a lot of the times we do slip into situationships. Kato, what else is it? You already had sex with him. There's no point
Thank
to talk
you.
about you exclusive. Y'all been exclusive because dang near nobody really wanted to explore. So really nobody in there should be
Right.
just now saying we going to be exclusive. Y'all been exclusive. The only
Right.
thing really to do now is say if y'all going to be boyfriend or girlfriend.
Thank
And
At
my
you.
this
Mm-hmm.
thing is
point,
that he didn't even have to say they were boyfriend and girlfriend. You could have just said, "I want to be in a relationship with you." What the is exclusive?
That's what I'm saying. Even if you
Dog.
It's
wanted
the
to go outside
terminology.
to the villa, even
Like,
if
am
you
I a
wanted to
brand
go
item?
sneak out outside, like you could have said that too. You didn't
It's
even have to say we're
exclusive.
gonna
You
make it
holla,
exclusive.
exclusive is like stuff you see in a magazine. I think that's what it means.
Exactly. No,
It's
I
a brandy, an exclusivity deal. I think you're right.
exactly. Like
You're
what?
100% right when it comes to that, Summer, because I feel like when it comes to dating, and Love Island to me has made this worse. I hear somebody in the real world saying, I just wanted to explore. I swear to God, you deserve to get slapped in the face because it's getting too far. It's already hard enough to put labels on things, to decide where
Yes,
you are in a timeline. And now I feel like Love Island has made it worse because people are watching the show like,
No.
oh, it's normal to just kiss
No.
and mess around and just
that's what
love
I'm
on each
saying.
other.
Like y'all normalizing all of this different stuff. It's making it way too
That's part of the
complicated. I don't
experiment,
even.
though, y'all. But that's a part of the experiment with Love Island. Just like how Big Brother is a social experiment, the exploring is the Love Island experiment.
And I keep having to explain that to my peers. Like all of this, yeah, she need to do this, she need to do that. Cool. That's how anybody would think that would be telling a homegirl that that's how they should be moving in the outside world. But they don't know what time it is. They filming to
Yeah.
4 a.m. They only around each other. Excuse me if it starts to feel like I known this man for 6 months and I want him to be on my arm and my arm only. Like I feel like have your opinions. And I know that they're strong because we know people like this. We know a Melanie. We know a Kata. We know
Yeah.
we've seen these people in our real lives. So I feel like that's why everybody feels so strongly about it. But at
Right.
the same time, please remember, y'all are in the villa. But all of this, we dating exclusively. We just standing there just to talk and say just this stage, baby. Just leave me alone. Give me 2 dogs and a big house and a lot of money. I'm good. I don't.
Like
Yeah,
too
I,
hot,
and
hot. So what you were two
uh,
hots in a pot type of thing.
can I chime in? I want to
Yeah.
say, like, I just feel like being boyfriend and girlfriend in this experience isn't too crazy to me because if you're talking to someone for a whole month, I feel like at that point, if we're not taking the next step, what are we still talking for?
Yeah.
Bro, Nick and
And at
Landria
this
came
point,
out.
it's even worse for them because they literally with each other 24/7. So at that point, you
Yeah.
would feel like, well, damn, I do feel the
Exactly.
connection. So it's
But
just
Here,
like, well, just say it. And if you get out and you don't feel it, break up quietly, like they probably gonna do.
And
Why
here's
would
the
you
that's
do that?
that's
thing.
my
Here's
whole
the
point.
thing. The it just boils down to what is his name? Zach don't want to be with Kata, but he don't know how to say that without losing the show. Zach, you don't want to be with Kata. And let me tell you something. Your brother Charlie, he done coach you, but the problem is Charlie didn't even make it past
Well,
Casa
yeah,
Amor.
yes.
So once again, he didn't make it past Casa Amor. So now that he's not, now that you over here fumbling, you don't have the rule book that your brother taught you because he
Yep,
didn't
because he ain't
know.
make it that far. He
He
ain't
ain't
make it
make
that
it that
far. You
far. So
don't
now you're
even know what to do
scrambling,
at this
baby.
point.
And he
And
just
So
my
they
ain't
thing
might bring
is,
understand
him for
everything you do.
family day and he might get the alley oop and Zeta wins.
And it's
that's what
so
I'm
crazy
saying. Like,
because I was about to vote for Zeta because I mean not Zeta. I got a homegirl named Zeta. This is too much. Kata. I was going to vote for her because I did like her, but all of this bitching and moaning that you doing, or why is Sanaya and Carl? Why is this and the third? One thing as a woman that I'm never going to ask is why it's not me.
Yes.
It's just
Why?
not.
And my thing
It
is with
ain't my
Kata, the whole
time.
reason I feel like
Maybe
she
I'm
was
seeing something that maybe I'm not seeing something like I don't know what it is, but I just feel like for her to sit right there and then especially to keep Garen having all this energy towards Trinity. She told you at the end of the day, if you like it, I love it. She not laying in the bed with Zach. She not filling up on him. She didn't go in
the.
the hideaway with him. So if
I
that's
feel
what
like
you
the
want to
reason
do and
for
you
that
like
is
it,
because Kata want to be a girlfriend. And at
and
the end of
that's
the
why I
day,
feel
thank
like
she'll
she
show
got
you.
him
so
whatever
mad.
foundation Zach is putting down. Whatever Zach gonna say, she
Yes.
gonna
That's
follow.
exactly what
Exactly.
I
That's why
feel.
I feel like she was so mad and crying because it's no way that if you feel so strongly and this is something that y'all agreed on and y'all both came up with, why are you crying? Why are you
Right.
even feeling this much animosity if she told you, all right, girl, well, if you like it, I love it. Like, all right, but in my terms and rule book, it's just a situationship.
Right.
Yeah, and that's
Kiana
why I agree
joined the
with
conversation. Sorry, Kiana joined the conversation. Kiana, let us know who did
Error.
you vote for the top four, Kiana?
Oh, who did I vote for?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I went back and forth with my little sister about it, but I ended up voting for, unfortunately, Anaya and Carl,
Oh.
Oh,
and Kata and Zach, and TT and
Oh.
Casey, and Trinity and Bryce.
I thought you about to say Kenzie, girl. Like, don't do that.
Now,
Oh
why not
no,
Melanie and
I am not.
Sincere?
You're not a
What about
male. You're not a male
Sincere?
steer fan, huh? You're not a male steer.
I like Melanie, but it's just sad. I wish that she would have just chose herself and went home a while ago and
Thank
put
you.
herself
Chose
out of the
herself.
misery. Like,
Leave the villa.
You want to move
yeah.
on, please? Oh, Damien, I got a question for you, Damien.
huh?
I got a question. So, are you happy that Gall is out of the villa?
Uh,
Our slew-footed queen.
oh God, yeah, that was the necessary thing that needed to happen. I was so excited, I almost cried.
Before
Gall,
we
like,
get all the way, before we get all the way off the topic of Kata and Zach, Pierre, please look at what I just DM'd you and tell me that's not the face of a woman who is mad that another woman is a girlfriend and you in a
No, it
situation.
is.
No,
And I
look at that
know,
picture.
but
That's
I
the
know it's
picture.
disgusting to watch
Is it
like
the picture
something
of
that you
them
want
watching
happening
Ken?
to others.
Yup.
Like, so
And
crazy.
that's why I agree with you when you say Zach don't really like her. Cause Zach, why at the end you gonna say perfect timing? That's because you know she really want to be a girlfriend.
Yeah, and he
Exactly.
he does that too much. It's always I'm joking,
And,
I'm
and
I'm
that's why I
joking.
also
It's a
feel like
joking.
more
joke. It's
people
a
were
joke.
willing
Oh
to
my
vote
god,
for
bro,
Mel.
it's a joke. Everything is not a joke. You're not that funny.
I
You're
feel like
not
he
ladies,
still
even
ain't got
funny.
clocked yet. The movie night didn't clock him and all this others he was doing. I feel like it's not even the stuff you did in
exactly.
concert, it's the
Exactly.
shit talking you
Yes.
do.
That
And
Yeah.
then
movie
we
night was
didn't
a
get
Shit
joke.
that.
talking about Trinity at all. They didn't show him like shit talking Trinity and Bryce and Trinity.
Exactly. And I feel
They
like
ain't
that's
show
why more people are willing to forgive Sincere because everybody actually saw what he did. But Zach, it's like you kind of got coasted by because we still really. The main problem with you is that we don't like what you be saying about other people.
But you know what's
Mm.
sad? You know what's sad? I think when it comes to the reunion, because obviously all this is going to come out. I mean, I have something to say about Bryce and Trinity too. But well, I think when it stopped, I think when it comes to the reunion, I think because we all know who's going to win, right?
Mhm.
Brinity. I think that the producers are going to be so protective of them that they're not even going to let them talk about that. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's going to be movie night all over again where we still focus on KC. They might even be harder on Sincere, but they're not going to be hard on Bryce. They're not going to be hard on Zach. They're not going to be hard on Anaya because this is so overly produced at this point.
Yeah,
And
even the Final
you
Four
said they're
is.
not gonna let them talk. Like, what do you mean? Like in the public about their winnings?
No, no,
No,
no.
at the
I'm not
reunion.
talking about the public, but like when they all get back together at the reunion, I
Yes.
don't think the questions are going to be around. Hey, Bryce. The public has been talking about how you said the wrong thing. And Casey didn't say. I don't think they're going to bring that up. I don't think they're going to bring up the fact that Bryce was telling or Zach was telling Bryce, we have more fun when Trinity's not around. But that's my since I'm on this subject, can I just ask y'all all a question?
Yeah.
As I know somebody was saying something earlier about like how Bryce and Trinity have come so far. I'm sorry. Like today really showed me even more how much of a game player. Because did you guys notice that Bryce made a comment to Trinity and they were like talking about life after the villa, right? And he's like, well, it's okay. You're going to be in LA. Why are you talking about LA? Because you can already tell all the brand deals she's going to get. You can already tell how big you guys are going to get after the show. Like, come on, let's be real.
And
And
that's why I was not rooting for Trinity and Bryce for a long time because
Me
I
neither.
don't want my Nicolandia nachos reheated.
And I don't think they did it either. I don't think they slept together. I'm gonna be honest.
Me
I think she's playing
neither.
the game just like him. I think it was a lie. I think they're just progressing,
It
was
doing
was
the
all
steps
all a
lies.
as it
lie.
goes.
It's all a lie.
I
He's a
don't know.
He
plot
said
That's
it
just
was
twist.
me.
good. I don't believe it. Y'all, I don't believe Bryce is good in bed. I think he's gonna be terrible in bed because they say he can't kiss. If
I
he
don't
can't
know.
kiss,
Zach said
Oh,
it
you
so
were the one
low.
who asked. You were the one who asked about white men. Girl, I've had my share.
I've
Ah,
had some.
did you have any questions?
have you been with
They
people
are
like
stupid.
Bryce? Have you been with people like Bryce and where they be like,
Sadly, I used to love them. But
oh,
let me tell you, I've been delivered. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't
No,
know
but
about the
when
dick
I was
thing.
younger, that was like my thing. I love me
A white
comb
boy.
over Justin Bieber looking Caucasian
and you would
man.
get Caleb and
But
y'all.
he's not even Justin Bieber
No,
looking like Bryce. Just like I don't know.
He's
Bryce
Cole Sprouse
just
looking.
he
No, he looked
is,
like
yeah.
but I think the
Spencer
thing
Cole
from
that
Criminal
scares me,
Minds.
well, not
Remember
scares me.
Spencer
I
from Criminal Minds? That's what he looked like.
I think
Dr.
the thing
Lee.
that kind of like makes me like kind of like on the fence about Trinity and Bryce. It is kind of like their age difference, and he has an element of insecurity that I do not like. You steady comparing yourself to the other guys and this and the third. I know you feel like right now that you're on your high horse because you done made this girl your girlfriend, which I'm not gonna lie, Bryce. I would expect you to make Trinity your girlfriend because you're a grown man. You don't need to be taking part in this situation talking like I don't
Yeah.
even feel like that. So he was right in doing that, but I just feel like she's so young and I just feel like that insecurity is going to manifest because I really do feel like she's going to have a great career when she comes out. And I don't know, and I feel like hopefully Bryce can probably get picked back up with his modeling, but like I don't know, the modeling industry be harsh. What if they consider him as like washed up or something?
Oh, there
I have a
is a thing when it comes
question.
to reality TV and certain things in the industry. So you're actually you're not a little bit, you're a lot on point when it comes to that. When you do reality TV, there are certain things it does block you from. So you're not wrong.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking about that. I don't know how it's going to grow and how long it's gonna last. I did love their friendship era, like them coming back and gossiping to each other and stuff. I really did like that, but like I don't know. And then for the life of me, the one thing that I can't figure out if Kenzie's saying that he got turtle tongue, Trinity, you turtle tonguing too? Like y'all just turtle tonguing?
That's why they're not together.
Said Bryce
Trinity
cannot.
said she doesn't like to make out.
I
I,
just feel like Trinity and Bryce deserve to win because at the end of the day, this show is like a game too, and they played the game the best.
They did.
I mean,
I think they
yeah,
did.
yes,
They
so.
definitely did.
I think they've had help with production because I think that's why a lot of their conversations aren't that shown with production because as we saw, when you do show their conversation, it's I like you
I
and
like
I
you
like you
too.
more.
And
And
that's
I
the
just
thing.
Nah, I'm
really,
telling you, I feel
really,
like
really
It's
have
yeah, Trent.
grown
I feel
to
like this plan
like
came
you.
together after
Stop.
Casa
Come on
Amor.
now.
After they both came back single
Here.
from Casa
Here,
Amor.
you got that picture of the definition of pandering that I sent you?
Oh yes.
Ah.
Panda. Ooh.
Let me
But yeah, I
send
feel
that
like
over.
the Brennan plan came together after the Cost and More, and they both came back, and they was like, "Oh, this would be good."
Yeah, I
I mean,
think that's
this
when they had
That's
me
why their
so because
song was no air for karaoke, because that's literally how they was looking at
yeah,
Casso More.
Oh, who did
that
y'all
was
like?
it.
Whose karaoke night did y'all like? Whose performance y'all like the best? And who had the
Oh,
most
Kenzie and
longevity?
Dylan.
And who sounded the worst with the singing?
Parmita.
Parmita.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
was
Parmita was
hating.
Parmita sound like a
bad.
scratch cat.
Yo, Parmita sounded all out of breath and just
No matter
like
what I do, I think God is
I
you.
just
Why
I
did she
and I
say she
can
knew how to
say I
sing?
don't know why, but I just felt
Hey,
offended. Like
She was
stop, get off that microphone.
Honestly, I liked it for how terrible it was. It was like one of those. It was
mm-mm.
so bad, it was good to me. Honestly, I
And
didn't like Zach and Kata.
ever since
No,
I
I
Zach
didn't
and
seen
like
Kato
Yeah.
the
was the
movie
worst to me
Endless
though.
Love, and I love Endless Love, the song and the movie, and y'all really messed it up for me because I love that
This
song.
is pandering. They said appealing to people's emotions, beliefs, or desires in order to gain approval, support, or attention, often in an
Mm.
insincere way. No
oh
pun
I got a man
intended.
that's trying to do me like that right now. So I'm just saying
And
For
Bruce and
real.
Trinity's sweet speeches about loyalty, connection were
Who's
classic
Bruce?
pandering, designed to win hearts and votes. What y'all think?
Who is Bruce?
Bryce. I said Bruce.
They put a
Bruce.
typo.
Child, my bad. It's late.
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it took like I don't know. I just don't feel like it's effortless with Bryce and Trinity. I do feel
Mm.
like I do like a slow burn. I can appreciate a slow burn, but I watch enough rom-com and romance movies and TV shows to just see that like I don't know about that.
They give
Like
gay
if you
besties.
huh?
I think
Yeah.
they'll be best friends forever.
I said, yeah,
Yeah.
they give gay besties.
Yeah,
They
and
They
did.
just
do give gay besties on
like
no
a
shade.
lavender kind of
Even the
vibe
makeup team.
going on.
Oh yeah, Bryce was ready to do that makeup.
Especially the makeup thing.
Yeah, because how you knew how to blend in your blush with your fingers, boy?
Well, he's a model, don't they? Models gotta do their makeup.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I
Hmm.
thought they get it done. You know?
No.
Sometimes you gotta do
But
it
you know, he's
yourself.
a white model.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Not like that, no shade.
Oh, I
Not
Also,
also
like
I think that's why she keeps avoiding the hideaway. By the way,
Yes, that's what I
She
said
don't want
earlier,
that. She don't
y'all.
want Bryce and his little dick.
how but
Can we
wait,
so.
did
talk
y'all
Oh,
about that?
see
earlier. So do you? Someone said that they think that Trinity and Bryce did not do the do. All you guys are in agreement of that, or what do you guys think specifically?
Mm,
I think they
when
didn't.
someone does the do, they show it. Did y'all get any inclination that they was
yes,
doing it?
when she was like biting, it was like real. It could have. I could see either way. Like she was biting her like finger, and it was like a little movement. So it's like it could have been, but it could have not been as well. So I'm not really sure.
She
And
probably
it.
got French fry.
I'm 50-50.
She probably got French fried.
No. I feel like
Because the only reason I feel like that is because Bryce really didn't want to tell them that they had sex. So I'm like, maybe he was trying to just be quiet about it and like not obvious.
Have you
I
noticed that
feel like
everybody who does the do on the TV show does it under the covers?
I feel like
Yeah, of course. They're
Why?
recording.
Were they under the covers?
They kind of were. Yes.
No,
The
they
bottom
weren't.
was, not the top.
Oh, come
The
on
bottom
now.
was.
I feel like they
I feel like they
purposefully were
did.
placing themselves right in the camera's
Yeah,
view
that's what I'm
for
saying. I
them
can
to
see it
think
either way.
that we were doing something. And then you see how every time somebody was French frying, they brought it up in the morning, or anytime it was like, you must have been doing a lot in the bed, like other people was peeping other situations. You mean to tell me that y'all FUCK'd and nobody peeped? Like,
Heard.
She said she was
I
Right.
That's what
tired.
I'm
mean,
Like,
saying.
I
I
mean,
think they were
yo,
trying to.
yo,
doing it
That's why I'm
real
wait a
50
minute, wait a
50.
minute.
That's why
Both of them is skinny sticks. They might can be quiet a little bit. Like
that's
they
why
might
I'm
could just
50-50.
they might could just be quiet a little bit. Like I
I'm
don't
not
know. I
quiet.
just
That's why I can't do it in a room full of people
So
though.
y'all
I
saying it should have sounded like two branches rubbing together, girl.
No, okay, but was Jen and Gabe loud? I feel like we just saw them making movement, but they weren't really that loud. Jen and
No, they
Gabe.
But
were
you
loud.
saw
They
movement.
no, I'm about to say you saw movement, you saw
You saw the
faces.
Right.
movement,
Like
but that's why I'm
I
like, I
don't.
feel
Like you
like
already know Gabe was probably like, corazon.
And
Ah.
first of all, ever since I seen Kenzie pull one of these and for it to immediately click, every time I see them landing in bed, I'm just figuring out all these moves. It's like, oh, I know that one. Oh yeah, I
be
know
getting
that.
Bruh.
French fried almost every night. Kenzie love
Yeah,
her some French fries. She
Oh
miss her some.
yes.
yo, and Kenzie
Kenzie get
always
cutty
he
every
always
night.
got his hands on in her head like this or something. Like, what is y'all doing? Get off her.
That's a question, y'all.
Dylan.
If we had to get a tape, I want to see Corbin Parmita's tape before I see a Kenzie tape.
Me too, baby.
ooh,
Corbin and
A tape out
Parmita's.
of
Oh
everybody.
yes. Listen, if Corbin and Carmita started an OF together, Oh my my. Yeah, I would do
I would watch.
numbers.
I would watch.
I don't
I
want
would
to
have
watch
said
that. I'd
Casey and
rather it
TT, but
just be
Casey
like
said he's
me and
vanilla.
him.
Casey and
Yeah.
TC.
But he said he's vanilla, so never mind.
Maybe yeah.
Yo,
Maybe
when he
Yeah.
said that, first of all, it just kind of shocked me because like vanilla, I
But
never
he
heard
also,
that. Like
I think he
I
meant like maybe like a one trick pony, like he only do
yeah,
missionary, he bust, and then that's it.
that's
never. I
because
it.
never
he
would
said in
watch
his
just to
intro that
Stop.
he
like.
likes to please.
And then when he said he just put on some Family Guy in the
What?
I
oh
do
no,
I
Family
anime
Guy
love
in the
in
this
the
that
guy.
was
background
background.
go
out of line.
crazy.
What's wrong with anime in the background? There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I just feel
Oh,
like
it's
I'd
the
that's
rather it be
worst.
something
silent.
that just comes on like after like the main
Of
whatever
course.
thing was like on like Family Guy's just some or like in the middle of the night kind of vibe. Like if you put on some Family Guy and just expect me to just cock my legs back, I'm just looking like I like this episode actually. I remember this. I'm not even worried about. Come on
Me
That's
with
now.
why you put
American
it on
Dad
mute,
though.
Summer. You gotta put it on mute and then you do what it do. Because I had
But
been around
it's too white.
That's what I'm saying. I would just rather it be quiet then. Why are we talking about
Yeah.
Family Guy?
Yeah,
Just be
that's
quiet.
Wait, you
it.
look up and Peter fighting the chicken.
Oh, hold on, cause
Oh, Peter. Oh, Peter.
Oh Lord.
He
Oh
ain't
wait, I
even
oh
did
on
have
his
a
okay.
question
side.
for the panel. So I got a question you guys for the panel. So do you think that Melanie and Sincere after the villa, they gonna be on again, off again, or is she gonna completely cut them off?
Cut him off.
I'm
No on
manifesting
again,
that
off
she
again?
just I'm manifesting that she just completely cuts him off because though I do love that girl, I know what it feels like to be in that position and then to have so many people around you keep telling you what you don't want to hear because I do not believe that Melanie is just 100% a dumb girl. I really don't. That girl sit down and
Hmm.
pray. She talked to herself like I know she has some sense. But how do you all I'm not even going to say how. I just feel like she doesn't trust herself 100% to make her own decisions. So therefore, everybody else keeps telling her,
Yes,
we think this here. We think like
I
that's
think
you're
it's
not helping
yeah.
right
yes.
now.
I wanted to.
You're
I
not
wanted
helping.
to yes.
And I do feel like when she said, even though it wasn't shade, I still feel like it was like a little prick to the chest because yeah, why do y'all keep saying go back? And this is toxic. This is not, yeah, we like each other, but baby, that you need some more.
What about
It just
Team Melanie's
yeah.
feelings?
And that's what I'm saying. What is like? What it did with Melanie? What do you want to do? Because though everybody like, oh yeah,
What
you
you want
just
to
should
do?
go ahead and leave. You just should go ahead and leave. If it's some money on the line or a career on the line or some exposure, baby, I'll do my big one when I'm off this screen. I let me focus.
No, okay, so Kiana, what do you think? Do you think they'll be on and off or no?
Yeah, I feel like they'll be on and off. I kind of see it being like a Cassie Leo situation. I don't know if any of you know.
Girl, not Cassie and Leo. That's he back. That's season 5. For those y'all don't know that. Season 5.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like they'll get out and then she's gonna be posting some receipts at the Cheesecake Factory and he's gonna be like, no, that wasn't me. And she's like, I have your debit card number. And yeah, it'll just
Now, apparently, Corbin is already in people's Snapchats, girl.
I saw that, but I
Not
seen in the
surprised.
comments they also like the picture that was sent was also like from a TikTok as well. So I don't.
But Corbin got like 2 fan pages on TikTok that's growing this in. Are we sure that's actually Corbin, y'all, or that's just fan pages?
The world with AI right now, I don't be trusting nothing I be
Yeah,
seeing
no.
sometimes, child,
Seriously.
Can
unless
I
it's like
can I
a
say
real
one
life
thing about
video.
Melanie real quick?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
wait.
be honest. I think because she reminds me a lot about my best friend. She looks just like her too. It's crazy. So I think the thing with Melanie is I think she's just genuinely confused because I think Melanie is a strong woman, but I think like someone was saying earlier, you're in there, there's no time there that you don't have a clock, like you can get disoriented. You know what I mean? Like you just know what you have. And I think that because she's surrounded by everyone, everyone wants her with him, she's not getting what she needs. Here's the thing. Have you guys noticed how many companies have come out? StubHub said, we'll send you to any show if you leave that man. There's been
Yes,
several companies.
yes.
We'll fly you anywhere if you leave that man. I sent it to you, Pierre. The
Yes.
thing is, I think when she gets away from him, I mean, I think when she's not a dummy. Let me start there. I think when she gets out and she sees that we actually want her away from him, I think that
It's
she's
gonna
going to
make her
finally be
decision
emboldened
easier.
to leave him. And I honestly think, I think she might keep her composure, but I really wouldn't be surprised if she really check all these women at. And she might do it before the reunion, but I wouldn't be surprised, and I'd be so proud of her if she checked them in front of
Oh
everybody. Because
my god.
honestly, these women have brought her down. I'm gonna be
I want
honest;
to
they
say
have brought her
Definitely.
down.
Okay.
Anaya's
Yeah.
the worst one to
It's
have.
the
I don't
worst.
know what Anaya's doing, but Anaya is not the same. I don't like Yes Men Only.
Can I chime in? Okay, I was gonna say that I feel like Melanie was at a breaking point, but I feel like everybody in the villa basically failed her.
Yep.
So exactly when she was
Yes.
saying that, oh, da 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 da
Yes.
da. But I feel like what really made her think I'm gonna really forgive Sincere is the vote. The vote before this vote. The
Yes.
one where
Five
Yeah.
facts.
and she made it into the final four, and she was like, "Oh, America
Yes.
really sees something." It was like, "Girl, no, I don't know."
Yeah.
What about when
There's
That's
not
why
that
I
many
didn't vote for them.
options.
That
Yeah.
But what about
I
when
feel like that's
Chris
the
said that
hardest
he
thing
wants
about
her to be
voting.
the mother of his kids? She said, wife, fiance, mother of my children. He spilled out all that on her.
And
That
I
kind of
want
really
to say
killed me.
something. I don't know why people think that's just so cute because I literally would have been like this. Why would
we
you
Mother.
don't
say
never
that?
will. No.
Like, no, I would have made a gagging noise because why would you even? I just feel like if you're going to forgive him, make him sweat, put him on a straight and narrow, make him like, I don't know if y'all seen Love Island UK. She just had that man sitting there holding her hair while she eat her food. Like, just little, even like little petty stuff. Like, I don't even care. You sit here and let him talk all this stuff. No. And I do not like these bitchs that just be having all this animosity for Melanie. I don't get it. I
Yeah.
do not get it because
Mm.
we don't see her like, yes, she has personality. Maybe in the beginning of the season we might have seen her cracks look a little bit, but for the most part, the majority of this season, she's been nothing but kind. Even if she felt some type of way, she gonna come back and y'all gonna have a
Joe
conversation
has.
about it. I just feel like I don't
Now
really
I'm gonna
see
ask you
that.
guys this: do you guys feel like Melanie should have waited to give up the goods to Sincere because she
Absolutely.
decided to give
Absolutely.
up the punani in the hideaway?
He said
Absolutely.
kitty in the hideaway.
Okay, but I don't blame her because why would y'all vote them in the hideaway? That really irritated me.
Well, she
But
Another
no,
Kenzie and
reason
Dylan
how
wasn't
they're
going
setting
in
up.
there. Kenzie and Dylan wasn't going in
Okay,
there
but
because they just finished
still, you could have.
arguing.
I would have accepted Casey and TT, but Kanaya and Carl,
Yes.
Mother
Yeah.
Bryce
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Trinity, because Bryce and Trinity ain't even went in yet, and they the head conchos. Why is
But you
Bryce
know
and
what
Trinity
that
not going in the
is?
hideaway?
They
No
so
shade, a
team
9 car would have been
sincere.
playing puzzles.
Just put Kata and Zach
They
back
want to
in
be
there.
so
It's
team
just
sincere.
ill.
They going to stick her in there with him. Like I do think everybody failed her. Like
Literally.
I don't know.
she
I
put
don't.
Zach
It
and
was
Bryce
no
in
hope
that
for her.
hideaway. God dang it. Zach and
And
Bryce.
this and this is why I can't trust Trinity and Bryce, because Trinity, aren't you the one who said Melanie and Sincere? Why would you say that? Why don't you want to go in there with your man? That since you're
Because she
They
ain't
girlfriends.
vetting her
already get
man.
it.
She
Since
don't
They
you're
want her.
already
girlfriends.
get
Y'all
it.
gotta
They
play
know
with that. I
that.
didn't even
She's a
peep that till
to be
y'all saying it now.
actress.
No
I keep telling
shade.
y'all she is a to be actress. That's why she
Yes.
don't want to.
I didn't even know, peep that until y'all saying
I'm
it. Now I'm
pretty sure
thinking back on
Trinity
the
is the one who
episode.
recommended them.
Yeah, Trini
Yeah,
said
she did.
sincere
Yeah.
no. And everybody else
Why
said
did
She
you
did
say
the
that?
same thing with Zach and Kata.
She the first one to yell somebody name every time.
they listen to
Hello?
Trini. When she say jump, they say how high. Which when it
All right,
comes
we
to
have a new caller that chimed in on Miss Vivacious Smith.
vivacious,
Okay.
that's a name.
Vivacious, yes. What's
Miss
up, Vivacious?
Vivacious. I got a question. How do you feel about
Hey.
Dylan crying like a little bitch?
Wait, who was crying like that? Oh, Dylan.
What's
Oh my
about?
God. So wait. I feel like Dylan is like a little crazy. I can't prove it, but his eyes are nice, but they're not that nice. And I just feel like you crying was a tactic to just get that little hoe to sit down. Like he just wrangled, like, sit down for real. Just sit down. But I do feel like he is draining because had they not been in the bottom and
Yes.
they've been voted up there, he would not have bought up the movie clip stuff no more. He would not been thinking about that. He would have just been happy that they was in the top. You only keep bringing that up because y'all see the position that y'all in. And instead of just being real about the way that you feel, if you can't get past it, don't get past it, however the case may be, you want to keep coming back and bringing it up. Like, I'm not going to lie, I felt Kenzie frustration a little bit, but I also feel like she could have handled it better as well. But I too would have told him, I don't know what more you want me to say to you. I
But see,
already
no,
did it.
that's why I'm not mad at
I
Kenzie, because
already did
literally
it.
that's what
You
I
want me to tell
said.
you how I did it and with the details? Like, what more do you want?
Right.
Yes, I
I
know.
feel like I feel like last week I said he was an actor, and this week proved it because them tears were fake. All of this is because you thought you and Kenzie could make it with White America, even though I do like Kenzie. You thought you and her was gonna make it with White America power, and then you kept getting in the
No,
bottom,
this
and
is
that's what you
Trump
kept saying.
everything.
It's
Yeah, and
Trump
that's what you kept saying
America.
to everyone else but her. The
Now
whole
should she
conversation with
go?
Carl. But we're
Should
in the
Dylan go
bottom.
on the
But if we're keep
boat?
gonna My bad. What?
Should Dylan go on the boat?
Should
No,
he?
I mean, yeah,
Should he
sure.
go where?
On the boat.
Oh,
Oh,
she
with her
just not bringing up that
grandparents.
boat. She really trying to tell him something different. Like that's what trips me out. You really trying to tell him something different.
Don't
Now,
go on this boat.
Vivacious, what do you think?
I feel like everybody, the boat is gonna sink because, to my count, it's about five niggas that's been invited on that boat, and then plus the abuelos and abuelitas.
Uh-huh.
On
So I
Mm-hmm.
don't think that they're going to even be together
Mm-hmm.
on the reunion. You
Oh,
know how
okay.
you could try to think ahead
Right.
and think who gonna still be together at the reunion.
Right.
I feel like Bryce and Trinity are, Sincere and Melanie are,
Uh-huh.
Anaya and Carl. They're gonna be together at the reunion, but not together in real
After
life.
the reader. I see
Yeah,
that. I see
I'm
they
that.
gonna they gonna
oh,
be
I
I
see that.
faking it.
agree. I'm actually
Trinity and
praying that
Bryce.
Melanie has a Kayla moment.
Mm-hmm.
Melly gonna have a Kayla moment. Oh, don't do Kayla, sweetheart.
I at the like how she was at the reunion. I want her to have one of them moments. Like Kayla ate that. I would love
I
another
like
one of
Kayla, yeah. But Melanie, she ain't no Kayla, that's a different type of breed. Okay. Kayla and Melanie
Yeah.
not the same.
Mm.
I
Can I
But
Now,
share
want
a
her and
question?
yeah.
mhm.
Do you guys think? Stop it, Harley. Do you guys think that Bryce and Trinity have truly been tested?
No.
No.
Okay.
I,
absolutely not.
No,
The
don't know.
reason
I
why I
feel
asked
like
that is because I'm trying to figure out, and I think because they're gonna win. We already know they're gonna win. They're setting them up to win, right? Even though I don't want them to.
unfortunately.
Um, I think that when Trinity gets out of here, how do y'all think she's gonna take it when she realizes all the stuff that him and Zach said about her? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because Trinity's thing is she don't like.
People
That's why
talking
she don't
crap.
like Casey. That's why she don't
Right.
like Casey over
She
a
don't
lie, mind you.
talking crap.
Let's never forget that because that was a
No.
lie.
what
Facts.
did
Now,
Bryce says?
when you get out and you find out your quote unquote man and your bestie and his man were over there talking about you, how you gonna take that? How is your pride gonna take that, Trinity? Because I don't think she's gonna take it well.
see, but I feel like y'all
What did
getting
they
it
say
wrong. Why she's
about
mad
her?
at Casey about that comment? The reason she's mad about that is because that was throwing salt in her game.
But the problem is he never said it, baby.
But it's a
Right.
No, but that's what they're thinking. You got to think they're acting. They're trying to get that
No, no, no.
money.
No, I
You
get
know,
that, but I'm saying once you get
that's
I mean,
why.
yeah, it's all act. I don't know. Yeah, so
I'm
maybe they'll just keep up
sorry.
the act until the reunion. I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
not gonna care.
Vivacious,
They want that
Vivacious
money.
wanted to know, Dion, what did they say about her that was so negative?
Yeah,
Who?
Zach and Bryce. What did
Do you
Zach and
remember when
Bryce?
Zach, when at the beginning, when well, first of all, let's not forget, she does not know that Bryce was kicked out the bed. So even when remember when he went to explore Kata the second time and she was like, I'm not effing with it. That's
Mhm.
only she's thinking this is the first time besides, the little whatever. She's not knowing you're going to explore a woman who kicked you out of bed. I think she would have felt a lot different about that. I think she would have felt a lot madder if she would have known, like, you really don't want to be with me that bad. And then number two, when he was having those conversations with Zach, Zach told Bryce straight up, I think me, you, and Kata have fun without Trinity.
Oh,
That was a
I don't
why
think
did
joke.
they put that in
Kayla's
movie
Like
night?
Man,
what?
that
What
was
have
not no
they?
joke.
My
But
thing
what
is,
I'm
I
saying,
feel
what
like
have
Bryce
they
don't really
said?
say much. It's really Zach though.
It's Zach.
it's definitely Zach. He
But I
doesn't
want,
know
yeah,
when to
that's what
put
I was
it
asking. You say your name, Dion?
yeah.
Oh, did you ask me what Bryce said? I'm sorry. I was
Yeah,
trying to
you,
talk.
because you said, how do we think Trinity is gonna feel once she's out of the villa and realize all of the things that Zach and Bryce have been saying about her? And I just
Mhm.
wanted to know because I must have missed it. I never heard him and Bryce talk negatively about Trinity. So what were you referring to?
I don't
Did
really.
they call her names and call her ugly? No. But it's just like the same thing with Zach. Zach says he wants to be with Kata, but Zach is exploring other people. And I'm just giving an example. Like Zach is actively
What
reminding her
did
every
Zach and
episode that he doesn't want
Bryce
to be with her.
say about Trinity? You said that she's going to be upset about it when she gets out the villa, when she
Child,
finds out
Vivacious
everything
wants
Zach and
specifics.
Bryce
Okay,
said
so
about Trinity. I'm old, y'all. Y'all
like
got to be
I just
specific
told
with
you.
me.
Okay, so first of all,
Uh,
basically Bryce did was not into Trinity until it clicked in his head. He was not into Trinity. And
Uh-huh.
Bryce exact no, did they say, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, did they say exact words? Did they talk about her? No.
Right.
But it's their actions and it's the way they act about her. Bryce made it very clear early on that he was not that into her until it was very clear that he don't got no motion and nobody else wanted him.
Right. Oh, I
So
get what
that's
you're
my thing.
saying. Like it was
And
mostly
I
towards
feel
the
like that
beginning,
too.
and
I feel
the
like
he was
watching it
acting
back.
blasé.
I feel like watching it back, like I would definitely kind of be like side eyeing, like, you ain't really have like nobody was really into you, like but me. And I'm pretty
But
sure
when she
at
opened, I'm
some
sorry.
point I know it had to feel like a little weird to even want to explore, knowing this man don't got nobody that want to explore him. Like, I don't know. I feel like I can't really 100% always agree with them being like a slow burn. I do feel like at a point in time it just is like, all right, ain't nobody coming here that I like, ain't nobody coming here that you like. So let's just like really just sit right here and really just get to know each other and stuff like that. Like, I really feel
Wow.
like it just was like a let me sit down and just yeah. They end up being like cute, but again, y'all know how I feel about it.
Okay, I
Evelyn,
feel like
can I
what she was trying
can
to
I say
say
this?
is, I feel
Okay,
like what
go
she was
ahead.
trying to say. What's her name? With the
Samar.
Somewhere.
no, no, the other one.
Dion.
Vibration?
Dion?
No, no,
Oh,
the
Vivacious.
Dion.
Vivacious.
Oh my
Vivacious.
goodness.
We
Okay,
naming
I
the
feel
whole
like
class.
Vivacious. I feel like
Yes.
what Dion was trying to say is that Bryce, what she said, his feelings were a little disrespectful because how wishy-washy he was. But Zach is the one who makes the constant comments, but it's also, would you not feel a way if your partner is constantly letting his best friend talk about you while he's just standing right there and not
Yeah.
clearing it up or nothing?
Mm.
So
Oh
what has
yeah.
he said? What has
Zach,
Zach
okay, let
said
me. Zach
about the
said
feelings?
that. Okay, here's the biggest one. Zach said, "I feel like we have more fun when it's just me, you, and my girlfriend, and your girlfriend's gone." Would you feel like if your partner's best friend said that, would you not feel some type of way?
Okay,
I
yeah,
feel like it's not
that's
even like
that's not cool.
I
Yeah.
feel
That's
like
Okay.
it's
So
not
then
not
cool, but
also,
I
really
wouldn't take it as it.
Wouldn't
I
take
I
wouldn't
also,
offense.
either.
I would take it
no,
as
it wasn't a
Christmas.
joke at that point. No, let me tell you why it wasn't, because they were
Yeah,
trying to have a
I
serious
feel you.
conversation. Bryce was trying to
Let me
like
take that back.
ask about,
I
huh?
don't want to say it was a joke no more.
Oh,
That was
okay.
just
No, because I'm saying
that was
like
just
that
a
scene, it wasn't a
shady
joke because
sly
Bryce was trying to be
comment.
serious and like in the context of the scene, Bryce was being serious, asking like a genuine question to Zach,
Hmm.
and that's how Zach responded. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
But
I
how
got
would you
you.
feel too, Vivacious, right? Because right now, like say you are Trinity, right? And then you leave the villa, knowing what you know now, right? That he tried to explore Kata the one time. He went to Casa and More, he didn't like none of the girls, right? But then you get out and you see that in Casa and More, none of the girls liked him, right? And then you
Mhm.
also see that, you thinking he only explored this girl one time because he thought there was something there. You might be thinking, because remember when she went to the, not the hideaway, but where they went with Gabe, Gabe was kissing on her. Gabe was still feeling her, even though he liked Bea more. But Gabe still gave her time of day. So she's probably thinking Bryce and Kata had the same thing. She's not knowing that Kata deaded that right away. So how would you feel if you find out after that, he went to go explore something that was already dead? That's how bad he was still not feeling you. And
You
then it just
see how
clicked that he
she
liked you.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you, but what I'm saying is, you see how she's still acting even after knowing when they was locked in, basically, that he tried to explore. He pulled her for a chat twice, and she still gave him the coochie. So she
But
ain't
that's
gonna be
why
offended
I
by
don't
too
think she
much.
knows the whole story though. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she knows the whole story.
What
Kayla
that she
don't
didn't
never know
hug
the
up
full
on
story.
him.
Don't nobody never know the full story, y'all. I swear.
No, I know, but how would you feel if you're mad, you find out, dang man, we locked in and you try to go get with a girl who turned you down? She
I
don't
mean,
know that Kata
Oh.
turned him
I
down.
They
just feel like
wasn't.
when
They
she
wasn't
said
that.
off rip that she had the ick about him, I just was happy because I've been having the ick about Bryce. When he went back and did that a second time, I definitely had the ick, but I'm not gonna lie, that would have been it for me because that does feel like you don't have nobody else to expose, so you trying your best to find something. I would have left his little ass alone. Like I really would have let like
But then
go
who would
ahead be
Trinity
over
have
there because
explored? You
you
got to
it's
play the
too much.
game too, though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that
Well,
is
who would
true.
Trinity
Yeah.
have to
That is true.
explore?
That is
Right. And
true.
Corbin, the
don't
Corbin
y'all
don't like her, so
realize?
But
Do
how you
y'all
exploring
realize?
somebody that literally said we're gonna leave you out tonight, but I got you later.
Yeah, but
Like
what
As if
I'm
he a
saying though,
trick.
do y'all realize at that point when Zach and Bryce was in the bed with Kata, that Bryce and Trinity were not locked in like
Yeah,
they
I get
are
what you're
now.
saying.
They had only been together for a few days at that point. So I don't think she's going to look at that no type of way because she wasn't really feeling him at that point. He wasn't really feeling
I
her
think
at that
it's
point.
more of like the
They
Well,
self
was
the
respect
just,
of it all. Like Bryce don't got no self respect because why would you let that happen and then go and try to talk to her again, knowing that
that's
that
my
happened?
Can
thing.
but
I say
don't
Well,
y'all
something
that's
though?
what
know
makes it
neither
seem like
one of
desperate.
them
Like you
don't
really trying to
care.
figure out a way to get away from me. That's what
I
really
just
makes
want
it
to
feel like
say
that.
They're both
TT
faking.
tried to tell
Yeah,
Kata what she had seen, and Kata said she didn't even care.
yeah.
Girl,
That was
Them
proven to
type
me.
of
Kata is
girls,
a true and utter bird.
them
She
type of
only.
girls, you gotta love them.
bro.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if anybody tried to tell Trinity, she'd probably do the same thing because Trinity and Kata are best friends.
I
No,
don't
I
think
guess
Trinity
my
would
point
admit that.
wasn't in the villa. My point is when she leaves the villa, this
Okay.
realization of all this stuff that she didn't know. But I agree with you. I think Kata made I thought Kata was a very different person than when she's really showing her New
I
Hampshire side. And I
know.
can say that because I used to live in Boston.
No, y'all. I think it's because she ain't like I would have been in there as Lindsay.
She
Like
ain't getting
I
a good buzz.
Okay, hold on. Do
yeah,
y'all think
like
it's
He's
I'm
because
not
of the
gonna
leave.
Zick?
lie.
Do you think it's because of that Zach Zick?
Wait, what he
You
say?
think Zach got the
Oh,
good
because of
Zick?
the DIC, the DICK.
Yeah. Do you think Zach got good Zick?
No,
No.
because
No.
he said he was
I think it
smaller.
gives Limp a
He
little bit
said he
because when
was
y'all was when he
smaller.
was doing the challenge and he was doing that little move where they be like this, like this, like that, right? He was wiggling. He was too wobbly.
Wait, what move?
Mm.
Show me again.
Very
No, I was
wobbly.
kidding.
Like
Let
the
me
part he
see.
was saying, he was doing like that move, you know, when a challenge man do
Oh,
that. He was like too
yeah,
wiggly, shaky. Like
yeah, that did look good.
So y'all don't
Turn
think
your
she's
light on.
Zickmatized? You don't think it's because of the Zick she acting like that? I don't either, but I was just
Mm-mm.
wondering if y'all
No,
did.
I
I'm
think
just
she really likes him, but
she
like,
really likes
Yes,
Zach.
girl.
she.
She really likes her some Zach. That's what
and
it
how
is.
many
Yeah,
times she done had it to be acting like this then? It gotta make
a lot
sense.
actually.
I
Yeah,
think
a
she
lot.
Netflix
likes
the
They
him.
most, I
probably
think.
do
Always
it
like
like
crazy
almost every
good.
night.
You
She was
think
Oh
Zach
always
no.
and Zeta do it every night?
Yeah,
I
we
don't
done
even
seen
Almost
them
know.
have sex a
every
lot. I
night.
think
I
we done
didn't
have seen
know
them have
that.
sex the most.
She was the one
Almost.
pressuring him.
I've
She
She's
Yeah,
not
not.
seen
She
showing
like
off
not.
the
She
church
not
right
seeing
now.
Kenzie though. She not seeing Kenzie.
but
I don't
Kenzie
think
Well,
only
she
she
got
is.
fingered by
can't.
Corbin. She only started effing Dylan.
But let me tell y'all,
No, I think
Kata
she had
and
Corbin.
Zach be getting it
Who?
in almost every night. I promise y'all, I done seen them. We know 2 times for sure, right?
I
And
done
then
seen
when they
like
turn
three.
the lights on, that's what I'm about to say. When they turn those lights off, I be rewinding it and pausing it. And almost every night they
I
be
can
getting it
name three
in.
right now off the top of my head. When she was
that's the problem.
Yeah,
You
I
jacking
don't
him
have to do
believe
it
off,
I
every
believe
single
you.
night.
That's why
That's
I'm
what
telling
happens.
y'all.
when she was
It's
jacking
only
him
done
off,
been
the hideaway, and the night after, remember Zach came in there and told all the boys, "Oh yeah, I was getting it in last night,"
I'm
which is
telling
weird too
y'all,
to
it's
me.
only been like 2 or 3 nights that they haven't done it. Can I say something to all of y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm old and I got a lot of life experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kenzie and no, Bryce and Trinity, neither one of them don't like each other.
Mm.
They not all
Yeah.
in love. They are faking. They have a plan and they want to win the money. Do y'all realize that the only reason Zach skipped locking in or closing off, or whatever you call it, and skipped straight to girlfriend and talk about the future so much outside of the villa is so that when she thinks about that $100,000, she could think of it as ours and she'll have more of a chance of splitting it with him because we're girlfriend and boyfriend. We're not just closed off in a villa. That's why he skipped the closing
Mm.
off part and went straight to girlfriend to play in
Don't be so
her
gay.
young mind. Mind you, he's
See, that's
30,
what I'm talking
she's
about.
23,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the game that he played. That's the reason why he skipped straight to girlfriend. Everything is strategic with him, just trying to get her to think that this is a real relationship. So when you win this money, you'll be more apt to share it with me because I'm not just your villa boyfriend or your closed off couple. I am your boyfriend. I am a part of your life. Give me half.
Mm.
Now, my
Okay,
question to all of y'all is
Yes.
they gonna win? Is she gonna split the money and
You
be
talking about
done
Yeah.
with it?
Trinity?
Yeah,
Yes, is she gonna split it?
don't
yeah.
they have
I
to?
think she gonna split it.
No,
I
they don't
think she
have
gonna
to
split
No,
it
they
because
have
I'm
No,
to.
they
not gonna
don't
lie,
have
I would
to.
be
Remember,
gay.
Amaya had a choice.
Amaya
Right.
had a choice
I
and she
think she
said
gonna split it.
Yeah,
she
I
gonna
think she
split
You
gonna
it.
split
think
it
so?
too.
Mhm.
I see
I
Kenzie
hope.
stealing the money. If
Wait, I
Kenzie
thought Brian won
Okay.
the money
I
last
think
year.
Can I
Kenzie
ask
would
a
keep it
question
if
for
No,
she won.
everybody that watched
the
Love
women
Island
always
before?
win the money. The women always win the money, and
I
then they
thought they do
give
a
them the
coin toss.
option. Mm-mm. They give them the option. Do you want to split it with your partner that you won with?
Can I ask a question to the Love Island watchers? Has anybody before this season
Y'all
ever
gotta answer my
claimed being
question
girlfriend
first. Do
boyfriend?
y'all think she
Oh
gonna
yes,
split it?
okay. Let's answer
yes,
Oh
first.
yes,
How
she
she gonna
Evidence,
would.
split it? What do you
evidence,
think?
split it.
Wait, what did he
evidence says
ask?
yes.
She has to
Do
get Trinity
y'all
to split
think
the money with
Trinity
Bryce.
is gonna split the money with Bryce?
Oh
Is he
yeah.
Right,
done fooled
Yes.
her that good into saying
Yeah.
yes? I'll give him $50,000.
Yes, because
right.
it's not a
Absolutely.
lot of money. Let's be real.
And
After
She
taxes,
gonna
it's
make
only
money.
about $20,000 if you guys split it. It's not that deep. They're gonna get more money outside of that anyway.
Exactly, yeah.
can I also
Trust.
say something?
Yeah.
So everybody's saying yes.
She's going to
Mhm.
share the money with him because she knows that he's cleaning, fixing trash cans. He needs some
Yeah.
money.
But she could
And
give
she
him
quit her job and she
10,000.
needs some money. So that
That's
could be
what
a
I'm telling
reason
you.
of
I
her
feel like
taking
they've
it
been
all.
plotting
But,
all this.
Me
huh?
too.
I feel like they've been plotted all this and
I
talked
feel like
about
the
it.
whole call for like everybody been plotted all of this. Like this is not. That's why everybody looking so. Oh my god, yo, you messing up the bill. Oh my god. That's why everybody looking so distressed because it was already a conversation had.
Okay, but
I
I
will
had a
bust
question.
I will
So,
bust him out so bad and be like, no. And if we're gonna be a couple, I'll spend it with you. Since you told me I'm your girlfriend, I'm sure the money doesn't matter to you, Bryce. So I'm gonna keep it and we'll spend
It
it together because
does.
we're girlfriend and boyfriend, right?
He gonna be
I
Listen,
sitting up there
bust
I
that
don't
laughing.
nigga
agree because
bubble so
Trinity
fast.
not gonna want that public backlash for taking all that money for
It
herself.
ain't gonna
So
be
Absolutely
no
not.
backlash because everybody hate Bryce. It ain't gonna be no
okay,
backlash. They gonna be like, yes, yes. They gonna be so happy.
I don't
All the black
know.
people in the
I wouldn't
world.
say everybody hate Bryce because my cousin swears up and down that he is the cutest little thing. And I just do
He's
not think
cute.
he is not even a little thing. These
Yuck.
things
now,
are
what were
Cute.
you gonna ask
irritating.
Damien? What were you
Damien,
gonna
wait,
ask
Damien,
Damien?
okay.
wait,
I
So
can
we
was
you
could
trying to
pause?
wrap
figure
it up
out
soon. Good.
if this was the first season where they started asking people to be their girlfriend in the villa.
No.
That's true.
Because
I'm
No,
wondering the
not
same thing.
This
no,
is
No,
my
because
Nick
third
asked
season
Sierra to be
watching. It's
closed
the
off
first
last
time.
year, remember?
yeah,
And then
not
she got closed right home. And
No, I meant
he
This
like
is my
stayed.
girlfriend and
third.
boyfriend, like
not
actual
no,
girlfriend
people in
necessarily.
boyfriend.
I
previous
feel
season has
like
asked to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Not
I feel
last
like
season, but the season like I
first
think
time.
on when the season when they was on CBS, a lot of people was asking to be each other's girlfriends and boyfriends
Oh,
before
but
they
okay.
I
moved.
feel like it's always like a mixture a little bit. Like I feel like it's always more like closed off before it's actually like boyfriend and girlfriend. But you do
Yeah,
have some like subtle hints of people that do that. I just feel like at this time in the villa, and really ever since season 6, when Serena and Cordell was going they slow burn and Obi Wan still wait outside, that's what everybody be trying to follow now. So eh.
Yeah, I think
I've
only
never
in
heard
UK they
anybody
really
say,
do
will
the
Okay,
you be
that's what I
my
girlfriend
was
and
thinking too.
girlfriend?
boyfriend.
I've
I
I
heard
was
when
like,
it
literally
was
they
on
do this?
never
CBS.
heard
I remember
anybody.
when it was on CBS. I remember before they moved to Peacock, people was asking to be each other's boyfriend and girlfriend. Now Peacock, that's
Okay.
probably different, but CBS they
Okay.
was when I was on CBS. Yes.
They were saying they wasn't
Yeah, I
saying
can't really
closed
remember
off.
like this season that what's her name? Ju uh, with Caleb. It was season 2, I
Yeah,
think, with
Justine.
Selly and Johnny.
Come on, Justine.
Huh? Yeah,
Justine.
Justine. Was it that season that there was a girlfriend boyfriend?
It was either that season or season 3 with Josh and Shannon. It was one of the seasons
Yeah,
that
Josh and
yeah,
Shannon. Yeah.
yeah, we don't, yeah,
I
but
We
can't
ain't
buy
even
no
got
more
our
watch
first
shows.
marriage yet. When we
there's
gonna
season
get a
five
wedding?
people, the season 5 people that won is married. The couple from
They're
Okay.
season 5
about to get married.
about
Mhm.
Have we ever have a Love Islander baby?
One of them does, yeah.
yeah, one of them right now. A lot of Love
Not a
Island
Love
UK
Island
people are married.
baby.
I know a lot.
Do
Yeah,
we have a Love Island baby?
Love Island UK
And
people. A lot of them are married. Majority of the
Oh
couples
yeah,
don't.
hell yeah.
yeah, Molly
It
and
doesn't
Tommy
up in
have a
there.
couple babies now over there, but
Saul
actual
gonna Saul
couples
gonna
from
gag the girls and show
USA,
up
I don't think
pregnant.
so.
Another
Johnny
question
has
for
a
UK
baby,
watchers:
but
who was
Johnny
that
got a
super
baby, but
bad
not
girl
on
that
Love
came
Island.
into the villa and she just got eliminated?
Oh
That
my
really
god.
irritated me.
Wait, she got
What?
eliminated?
The real
Who?
pretty girl that walked in as a Casa girl, I think.
You
The
about
thick
She just
Mara?
one?
Mara.
Miss
yeah,
Mara
Thick?
her.
got
What happened to her?
eliminated. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Oh, you didn't know that?
we
No.
haven't watched it.
Oh
Y'all
no,
being
I
so far
definitely have to
behind.
go
It's
over
too
to
much.
UK.
Oh, it's too much Love Island. The badass bombshell
Yeah,
Mara.
I
Yeah,
saw it on
the
Twitter.
thick one. The thick one.
I saw it on
Pierre,
Twitter,
pull her up
girl.
real quick. Pierre, pull up Mara.
Mara.
Yeah, she's
Love Island UK.
bad. She's
Mara.
like,
Mara, just
oh,
Bad.
Mara. Love
She is
Island UK.
bad.
she is bad.
Right. Oh,
I cannot
Girl, y'all
believe
better get back to America. It's too late to be talking
my
about
bad,
these other
sissy.
countries.
Ooh, you know
you
who
should
she look like?
Who she look like?
Oh my god, I forget her name. That's oh my god. First of all, she looked like she belonged on Baddies. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie to you.
And the
Ooh.
This
way
is
she read
Mara,
him down,
girl.
she do.
This is
Hold
her.
on, let me zoom it in.
Yo, she is beautiful. I cannot believe
Oh,
she was on the
oh
U.S.
yeah.
Man, all the guys would have got her. She came to the U.S.
Oh
Why
no,
did
she would have
we
been
Look
a
at that.
problem.
Look at
why did
that
we have
swimsuit.
more UK people? Because we just had Zach. Could they brought like a UK girl like they thought would live? Like could we had some Australians, some UK girls over here, please? Because the bombshells and
Yeah,
Casa was not doing it. Well, the Casa
And I
Boys,
do think
the Casa Boys was terrible.
I do think that the way they keep adding UK boys, they need to sprinkle in some UK girls because I feel like they'll act as like little snakes to help the
Oh
girls
yeah.
grow some balls. Because
well,
Oh
the
did you guys watch
UK
yes.
the
girls
last season
do
of
not play.
UK?
Like they will tell you how they feel and why they feel like that and how they about to go about it. It ain't gonna be the ball ain't ever in the man's court on UK. It ain't ever in their court.
Nope.
In the UK season last year, they brought in Tony the first day as a bombshell, and she ended up winning the season, and she was from the USA.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
See
Love
now
Island UK is
y'all
fun.
making me want to watch
No,
UK.
Love Island
Yeah, I have
UK
been
is
telling you
so
to
Ooh.
watch
entertaining.
UK.
UK
Yeah,
is
you
so
It's
have. You
really
entertaining.
good.
It's
have.
Like
more
I'm not
entertaining
gonna
than
lie.
US. I'll just say that. But I feel like they should have brought more UK girls because the bombshells and Casa guys they got this
Yeah.
season. Like I said, Caleb, the only cute white boy, that's diabolical. Although the white
Right.
boy not that cute. Gall,
Oh no, the baby. Ugh.
gall.
Can
Right.
I ask a question, Evelyn?
Yeah. And then we're gonna wrap
What?
it up because I have one last question after you. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to know what you guys think about. It seemed like this is the first season that the guys were more handsome than the girls were pretty. It had
I
like
don't
all of
know. I
these
don't agree with that.
beautiful boys and
I
average
don't agree.
Where
girls.
you see
Nah,
that?
nah.
Woo!
On
Casa
the you
guys,
I
I
seen
don't
it
don't
in
agree
the
with that.
agree
US?
by
Casa
the
guys, the girls,
quality.
Sean,
the girls, and the
okay,
Casa
Because
people.
hear me out, hear me out.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sean was super handsome.
Who?
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 Sean, the police
Oh,
officer,
Sean.
was
Sean.
super
Oh
Okay, Sean
yes.
handsome.
one.
That's one.
Sincere is America
He
type
alright.
Yeah,
handsome.
once you get to know his
To
personality,
KC
me,
then
he
is
got
he
uglier once
gorgeous.
He
his
got uglier.
It's
personality
not
yeah,
even
showed.
he
I'm
that.
get ugly
sorry.
once
Even
his
when I first saw him,
personality
he was just
show.
alright to me. I don't like pretty boys.
You don't like
I
pretty
did.
boys, so you like ugly
No,
guys.
I
no,
didn't.
I don't. I mean, like sincere type. I don't like.
I
I'm
get
gonna
what
be
he's saying.
Because
honest
They
with
get
Corbin,
you.
like
is he
a
not a pretty
nigga.
boy?
I hear you, Davey.
Especially
Yeah.
not
No
when
shades.
your
I get
hair
the
is
vibes.
looking like my hairstyle. That's
I'm gonna
too
be
much.
honest with you though. They kind of dropped the ball. These people, they
With
are.
the
There are some beautiful
girls.
people, but I'm telling you, the past seasons they just have gotten
Only
bomb and
good
bomb and
seasons
bomb.
was
Yeah, I'm not
Corbin,
gonna
Gabe,
lie.
Sean. Corbin, Gabe, Sean, KC.
Yeah, that's it for
Yeah.
What
me.
was the
That's it.
Australian in season 5?
Bryce is
Bring him
not
back.
Bryce is not ugly.
He not
Zach is
my
not
type.
ugly. They are all
They're
very
just not my type.
They're
everyday.
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
ugly.
Yeah,
They just
they
don't have
might
no
not they
swag.
might not be our type, but they were much more attractive than the
but do
females.
you
Bryce,
ever
But
I'm
look
that's
sorry,
the
at
Bryce
thing.
is
The
not
the?
last
really a
seasons
top.
they
Corbin.
were everybody's type.
And that's what I'm
Exactly.
Yeah,
saying.
last
Like
season, yeah.
I just feel
The
like once
Casa
you
guys
even
this
get
season
into
was
these
ugly.
characters and knowing these men, they not that cute no more. They not.
Do
I
you
used to
guys
think
For
remember
Davey
real.
was the
Keenan?
finest thing
He was an
walking in Jamaica
original.
until every time I
Keenan,
see him, he making the
he's an
faces.
Yeah,
OG.
To
he
be
wasn't
honest with you,
cute. Keenan.
Yeah, Keenan was not cute. The one with KK, nah, he wasn't cute.
Yeah.
Well, they
Like
always
they
got
always
somebody
have
who a
some
little bit
busted
ugly,
guys.
A
but
little bit ugly.
they
I like
always
none
got
of them, but
somebody
I
hurt.
like Sean. Them
But they
two,
usually
them
have some
ugly.
fine people. Like what is that guy? His name is OG Beesbury. He's from season 3. He fine. But
Who?
my thing is, I think they dropped the ball a lot this year. They didn't even bring in that many bombshells.
man, they need
And
a
the
season
Casa boys
full of
they brought were not
Miguel's.
tea.
The
No
Casa
If
shade.
they
boys was
have a
ugly. That's the thing. The
no,
Casa
All
girls
of
was
The
them.
ones
they
they
ugly.
need
picked.
So
they
All of
bad.
need
them.
a season
No,
full
all the
of
Casa
Miguel's
guys.
and
It was only
Corbin's.
Corey and the other
Please.
dark skinned dude was cute from Casa. All the other no, Kyle, the guy with the pretty light eyes, and Corey were the only cute Casa boys, and they Corey didn't get
Exact.
picked. Kyle
But
got
that's the problem. They sent all the fine ish home.
They did. And
You
they're
exactly.
not
They
even
forget
on
the
the
brought
squad to
squatter.
find ish.
they
They
brought
They
were
clearly didn't though.
I
fine-ish.
need a season
Body
full
wise, but they
full of
faces was
Corbin's and
up.
Miguel's. That's it.
I
no
want to
Ronnie
say
had that
Corbin's
nasty tooth.
probably the best
Y'all remember
bombshell they
Ronnie and
brought
his
in.
tooth? Ronnie
No,
had that
Yes.
don't forget about Miguel. Hold up. Don't do
If you
Miguel
bring
like
it
that.
that
No,
tooth
I'm not
one
saying
more
in
time,
general. I'm just
Kai,
saying
I
he.
swear to
Oh,
God.
Miguel was a
I
bombshell.
just
Miguel
Miguel,
was
they
bombshell.
needed
He
to
was
bring a Miguel in
Yeah,
fine.
there.
Miguel was really a bomb. Like
I just
Miguel
meant
was
this
yeah.
fine.
season.
They ain't never did
Okay,
a
one
jail
last question to end it off. We're gonna go one by one. Out of all of the couples, pick your winner. Let's start off with Kaya.
Casey and TT.
Casey and TT. Okay.
PYT.
PYT, if you still there. Okay. PYT's not
Wait.
still there. Damien.
Um,
One couple.
oh my god. I don't like any of these couples though.
Yes,
You said
like
you
let
like
us
Trinity and
finish
Bryce,
this out.
no?
All right, next person.
Yeah,
Right.
next person, because I don't know.
I'm gonna
Come
I'm gonna
on.
say Anaya and Carl because I feel like Carl got some money and
Then he don't need no
I
more
think he'd
money.
be nice.
Right. But
He don't
he's
need
getting
no
I
more
mean,
a
money because he got
50K on
money.
top of
but
that.
I want him
Carl
to
ain't
treat
got
my
no
girl
money.
the
He in
life that
college.
she already
Who?
maintained it for herself. So in order to keep up with my girl, he need
Damien.
to yeah.
Next,
Carl is in
Kiana.
college.
What's
What
the
makes you
tea?
think he got money?
Kiana, what's the
What
tea?
you
Who
say?
you want to win? Who you want to win,
Um,
Kiana?
I don't want any of them to win, but
You
I'll
gotta pick
go.
one.
Y'all pick one.
I know I'm between Bryce and Trinity and Casey and TT.
Me too.
One.
That's my answer. I'm
One.
between those two. I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta
Yeah.
choose
Wait,
one too,
who
Evan.
Wait,
won?
You can't be
and
making
that's
us choose
something because aren't
one.
you the one that I argued with not argued, but debated last week about KC? So
Yeah,
please
we
come along
debated. I
with
No,
can say
because
what
no,
I want
I
to
see
say.
that.
Wait,
No,
I
do
still
we need
no,
to
have
talk
listen,
about
my
listen.
Casey and T
reserves
already
about
because we
No,
Mr.
can't
no,
win
no.
none
Guzman,
of
Let me
those?
say it.
okay?
Let me say it. You know what changed my mind about Casey and TT? When TT started crying when she went with the girls. I said, okay, now she really got feelings for this man. Because I didn't think so. I thought she was coming in like, I liked her too, but I thought, oh, she know the game. She just trying to get her clout, blah, blah, blah. But when she started crying, she like, oh my God, like he really liked me for real. I said, oh, this
Okay,
not
can
for
Have
we
y'all
fake.
I
seen
like
can we talk
TT
about
Casey?
from the
Casey and
He's
TT?
beginning.
gorgeous.
Thing
I was
I'll
first.
arguing
give
with
it
my
to
sister
Casey and
about
Hold up,
TT.
TT.
Me and
pause.
Casey and TT.
Yeah.
So then what about the boy that you was threatening to shoot the girl over and stuff? What you didn't like
Who?
him? You didn't
That
like him
was
She
she
first?
when she
was
was younger.
17.
She
I
was
did
Okay,
young.
That
worse.
was that don't count. She was a
okay.
young
Okay.
I showed
girl.
up at my
After we
ex's
do this,
place
can
and
we talk
broke
about
some
Casey and TT real
Xboxes and
quick? Because we didn't talk
laptops. Who
about that.
cares?
She was a young girl. That didn't count. Okay.
Yeah.
Dion, who you choosing?
Baby, you already know. Okay, it's Casey and Sierra. Okay, we from LA over here, baby. I'm
You want
TT.
her to bring the crowd home, man.
We from South Central over here, baby.
South Central Baddies. Go ahead now.
Period.
Vivacious. Who
Oh
you
my
choosing
god.
for the win?
All day, every day, black dark chocolate, KC and TT.
Okay,
Collect.
period. All right. All
We're
right.
gonna have 3 black winners of the history of Love Island USA. Justine and Caleb, Serena Cordell, we can have Casey and TT.
Right. Thank y'all so much for joining tonight. All of my callers that called in, I really do appreciate y'all. We will be live, all three of us, PYT and I am Kaya. Okay, giving us the sincere post. We will be live Sunday night. I'm not doing the baddies after show that night, so that will replace it since that is the finale of Love Island. So we'll be
That's
talking.
gonna be a big night for Love Island. So Zeus gonna have to wait.
Yes, Zeus gonna have to wait. No shade. So we're gonna talk about it all. That's the finale night. So we're gonna talk about all the episodes. So it's gonna be good, especially with this family day in this drama. Hopefully they invite the mamas so we can get some good keys in.
They're gonna invite one person's mom. Only one person's mom.
His mom, yeah.
Not come. It's gotta be Casey's mama. And I don't know if his dad is in his life, but Casey's mama gotta come because he needs some thug in love. We need that.
Right. All right. Thank y'all so much. Please make sure to follow I Am Kaya on YouTube and all her social media platforms. They will be down below. And also PYT's social media platforms and her YouTube as well. Miss Pretty Young Thing on there. All her links will be down below as well. Catch y'all Sunday night. Okay. And we are babies. Bye.